Welcome back. Can you hear me? What's up, guys?
Here we go.
I got lost.
I invited you.
Why'd you go and do that, Miguel? Damn.
Do that. Where's the rest of us?
Not sure.
They heard you were coming in. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's it. I'm out of here. I need to take this crap from SDM.
You'll love it and you know it.
Uh,
Oh my god. Why is my
let's
work
get the
calling
plane done.
me? It'll be done. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to do a Mopar on it. I promise.
Yeah, right.
Oh, why is my work calling me? The
Hey, they
went out
heard you.
again.
You were
It's
having
been
a little
20
too much
minutes.
fun. That's what the hell they did.
I don't understand. One of my guards texts me, "Hey, the power went out. It's been 20 minutes." Okay, what the fuck you want me to do about it? I can't reactivate the power.
I'm not a power guy. Sorry.
No shit. Wait, let me click my heels 3 times. Then get your power back.
Yeah, blink.
God damn it. Copy. Got it. Now leave me alone. I'm busy.
I'm gonna try some of that Penetrol stuff in the paint job. That's what I'm gonna do. Nobody's heard of Penetrol. I know that.
What the hell
Nope.
is that stuff? What is it?
It's the same thing as what he was talking about. Jamie was talking about the Mr. Color. It
Oh,
slows down
okay.
the process of the paint from drying. It retards the paint.
Oh, it's a retarder, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it works on enamels and lacquers.
You
So.
can read on the fucking top.
There he is.
There's Jamie. I'll be right back, guys. I'm getting me a cup of coffee.
All right.
Desperately need one.
I need Hobby. What the hell? Where's Hobby going at?
Okay, doggy, Phil.
Yeah, there you go. Whoa. Do a live, Pro Carry. Do a live.
Yeah, for sure.
No, John.
How's Sprung Glue?
What up, Spruglo?
I like watching Sprue and Glue's videos because he does a lot of the models that are like
Bullshit.
the laser cut wood. They're almost like puzzles. I like that. They have like working mechanisms and such.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's nice to have things that work, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that stuff.
I like things open and close. Lights turn on.
Yeah, I like to get a clock like that. You can see all the gears moving.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube channel that I subscribe to. It's called ClickSpring, and the guy does all kinds of like precise machining of clocks and mechanisms like that. And he's doing a Antikythera device, but he switched more to a like a Patreon style where the good stuff gets behind the paywall. But he used to put all his videos out on YouTube, and like he did a clock build where he literally manufactures every part. He machines the gears. He cuts the gears by hand. I mean, it's incredible.
Oh yeah.
He blues.
Cool.
He machines all the little nuts and screws, and he blues them himself.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool channel called ClickSpring.
Put a link to that. I don't have that channel.
Hey, what's up, Dad? Welcome to the Hangout.
Okay, so I gotta ask. Dad, is that Colin's dad, or is it they just call him Dad because he's an older gentleman and it's just respect?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Answer that for us, Mike.
Because I know they're over in the UK, right?
Yep.
I know when I was growing up, I always called their elders aunt and uncle, right?
Right. Well, when you were growing up, people had respect, though.
That's right. And if you didn't, you got a backhander from your parents.
Exactly. You didn't cross the middle of the living room without asking permission if people.
Oh,
were having
fuck
a
no.
conversation.
I'll tell you what. Like the
Or
one
get
one
up from the dinner
time-
table.
Exactly.
the one time growing up when I got my ass whooped, it was my cousin and I were prank calling people, and his parents found out, which were the sister and brother-in-law of my dad. They found out, and so they called me to chew me out. And being the smart little 10-year-old I was, I said, "Who do you think you are?"
Ooh!
Well, my dad came home from work and showed me who he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's how it goes. Today it don't happen like that. My friends,
Yep.
my friends freaking what do you call nephews destroy his stuff, completely destroy his stuff. Right? His brother comes home, doesn't say a word to his kids at all. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, that didn't happen.
Nope.
Nope.
You don't take something your uncle's stuff, destroy it, and then your uncle's brother comes home, which is your father. He doesn't go what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different world, though. I mean,
It's
when
a
I was
whole different world, man.
when I was 10 years old, I would get on my bike at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be 5
We were
miles away
fucking-
from home.
I'd go to
We
hey,
were
dude, I'd leave
God.
the Bronx. I'd leave the Bronx and go to Coney Island, dude.
Yeah, I'd be all over the city riding around with my friends, and I'd come home after dark, and Mom
Yeah.
never even thought twice about
Yes.
No.
it. Here, 2021, I
Now-
got a 17-year-old, and when he leaves the house, I want to know when he's leaving, when he's going to
Yeah.
be there, where he's going, who he's going to be with, what's the address.
It's like, man,
Yeah, we've turned into micromanagers.
Yeah,
In New York City, I get it.
yep, that's exactly right.
Crazy, man.
Yep.
My kids are growing up. I got only one more, and that's it. And I'm not looking forward.
my
to
kids
her
are still,
hurting you.
they're all grown up, but my son turned 24 the other day, but they still live with us, but I don't know, my wife is the same way. Where are you going? What time are you going to be back?
Yep.
I remember when he was young, we used to take him shopping to Walmart.
Yeah,
I'd go to toy
see,
section and ask him, what do you, what toy you want? I don't want nothing. Don't touch it unless you're going to buy it.
What are you showing us there, Mopar?
There's an old X-Acto blade. No X-Acto blade holder? USA.
Oh, yeah?
USA, the old quick release.
That's got to be 1940s.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
how about that?
Had the old quick release on it. Came
That's
in a
old.
box. Came in a box of tools I bought. And I was like, wow. You don't see them at all.
Drop the freaking screw.
I'm a tool monger. I like to collect tools, especially USA made ones.
Look at this.
The main highway for each
Yeah,
town.
yeah, see, that's what I like. Yeah,
In the
USA.
mornings, It's fine. Because, granted,
What does that say? It says
So, on the way to work. no
Techni
problem.
Loge.
When'd you get
Something.
that?
We'll go
Oh, I've had it for years.
25
Yeah, I know. It has
minutes.
to be old. I think it does that. Before it used to be Japan. If it said made in Japan, oh, this is junk. Now
Yeah.
it's the other way around.
Yeah. I have another one that doesn't say where it was made.
And I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to take the highway. The first few days, I was like, I don't want to take the highway. So I'm taking alternate routes. But because everyone.
A lot of these companies, though, they're out of business.
It's just as
Try
bad.
to get something back from
It's
them.
like,
You want,
okay,
you want
well,
to know
we're gonna
exactly
stick with
like
the
it. You're
highway.
used to using them because they're so good and the quality's so good. And then if they break, it's over because you can't get them again.
Mike says, I'm old Jamie. LOL. The community gave me the title for nagging them.
Okay.
So it's a
No, I
nickname.
just thought it was a respect thing over in the UK, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm old, but only 12 in my head.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. I've been 12 for a long time.
My wife tells me I gotta grow up. I said, what for?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why do you need to grow up? If you grow
Yeah,
up, that's
why?
when you start to die. When you start growing
What?
up.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Leave me the fuck alone.
Exactly.
My wife said I was acting like a child. I said, fine, get out of my pillow fort.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. Life is short,
Yeah, that
dude.
they don't do that anymore.
My body
Making
thinks
forts.
it's 85.
Mine still does, but she makes them out of blankets and pillows.
Where do
Okay.
Pro Carry says he quit aging at 27.
That's not bad.
If only that were true.
Let's see, where was I at 27? Oh my goodness, I had already done a tour in the military. Let's see, that would have been 27 would have been 89. No, 99.
27. I was having my first kid.
Dude, that's basically, yeah. I was having mine at 29, first kid. I didn't
Yeah,
get
I was
married till I
on-
was 29.
I was on number 5 by that time.
Yeah, you were
just-
busy. You were really busy.
Yeah. You should have been a sperm donor.
They didn't,
You'd probably
they
have
didn't have enough money in the bank to pay them. That's the problem.
Hand me one.
You could be like the TV show 19 Kids Accounting.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, babe.
How many kids you have, Miguel?
15.
See? You're pretty close.
And he wasn't even trying.
Well, there was some effort there, but
You notice he said some. He said some effort.
Well, at least he wasn't lying.
Okay, stop talking to me, guys. I'm back.
Nah, we weren't talking about you.
No,
Mopar.
no 3D printing. No 3D printing here.
did you get your coffee?
Oh yes. my,
Coffee,
my-
yeah.
Unfortunately, my now decaf coffee because I can only have 1 cup of caffeinated coffee a day.
What?
You know what decaf coffee is made from, don't you?
This one is a water, they call it water treated or water processed. That's really tastes really good and actually does not taste like decaffeinated coffee at all.
Well, decaffeinated coffee is from the dirt of the coffee tree.
Hey, as long as it tastes good, I don't care.
Well, I like coffee too, don't get me wrong.
I can't with my blood pressure. I cannot drink. I have to watch my
I
caffeine.
understand. What's your blood pressure when it's bad?
It's been 100, over 100.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually went. I was at work one day and I started getting like tightness in my chest and shortness of breathing, and they took my BP and it was 140 or 50 over 109.
Wow,
something
okay.
like
Damn.
that. I ended up having to go up to the hospital or the emergency room. They had an EKG done, and the first thing he asked me was like, "Well," he goes, "Your heart rhythm is fine." He goes, "Are you under a lot of stress?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, my job is very stressful." And he goes, "It sounds like you're just what is my mom before she passed away? She had high blood pressure as well, and apparently so do I."
Yeah.
How old was she when she passed?
She passed away less than a year ago, actually.
How old was she?
She was 76,
No.
I believe.
Well, 76 ain't that really that old anymore.
No, she had
no.
she had a cardiac event that stopped her heart, and they brought her back and they put a pacemaker in, but she never recovered from it completely, and she just kind of went downhill after that, and just her body just stopped working, basically.
Sorry to hear that, Rick.
Thank you, Jamie. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been rough. I'm still coping with it, but much
Yeah.
better now. I actually have a therapist I talk to, weekly, and helps me get through it. But
We got
Yeah,
4
she-
you're talking to this weekend.
I
yeah,
went
exactly. I got 4 therapists now.
What?
But no, it was very unexpected, so that's why I kind of hit it hard. But
Yeah.
I've often wondered if you know how long before I had high blood pressure.
Yeah.
And
Now you know.
Yeah, and then I went to my doctor to get set up for my surgery, for my hernia surgery. And you know how they bring you back, they do the BP check and everything
Hmm.
before they take you back in. Well, he checked it,
You would
and he
think,
goes,
but
I'm going to check it again.
a couple of years,
They checked
a
it
few
4
years
times,
ago, when they were
and the
having all the
doctor said,
placement
I'm putting you on
Oklahoma
medication.
we were
I
actually
said,
feeling
why?
them here.
He said, your BP is like really high, and it's been 4 checks,
You
and
can,
it's still high, so we're putting you on medication. So I'm on 20 milligrams of the medication I take daily, and one of the first things I cut out because I drink coffee all day long. Uh, one of the first things I cut out was the caffeine, which I'll tell
Is
you
that
what, caffeine withdrawal, the headache you get from that is massive.
does it help not having the caffeine?
Yeah, actually, my BP has been staying normal. It's been I run about in the 84 to 83 range, which is my normal.
Man, I worked out
Uh,
harder than I thought.
and ever since I
yesterday.
switched to the decaf and I've been taking my pills, I pretty much
I'm
maintain the same blood
dizzy. I'm a
pressure.
little lightheaded. Wow.
Uh,
And then
daily.
That's
my
good.
dad had gone
Even
to
under high
pick him up
stress,
from
it still
work,
stays
and,
normal.
that was when I
No,
first
that's
found
good.
out it was
Yeah.
actually an earthquake.
Yeah, all I had to do was quit alcohol to
I
get
was
my
hilarious.
BP
My
down.
dad thought someone was
I don't drink.
joking him.
So I'm a pretty much. I drink maybe a beer once in a while with dinner. That's about it.
I don't drink anymore either. I used to drink like a fish though. From the age of 15 to like 29, I used to drink like a fish.
Oh well. Yeah, that'll screw you up. No doubt about that.
I've never been a heavy drinker. My wife and I, about once a month, we'll have a bottle of wine together. It's like 2 or 3 glasses.
Yeah, we do on special occasions like Thanksgiving. She'll get a. It's like a dessert wine. It's like a sweet wine, like berry
Yeah,
sweet.
Moscatos. That's what we
Yeah.
drink is Moscato.
That's what we drink too.
Yeah.
She'll get a bottle of the Moscato, and we'll have that with like Thanksgiving dinner. Um, or she'll buy a 6 pack of beer, which lasts me. Yep. Yes, that one's. Which flavor is that one? Oh, peach. I've never tried that one.
Try getting a hangover from that. You'll never do it again. You'll do it once. You'll do it once.
Well, this bottle is only like 3 glasses, so I usually drink one, and the wife drinks 2, or I drink 2 and she drinks 1.
Okay. Like I said, have you tried the mixed berry one?
I don't think so. The
That
same
one's
brand?
good. I believe it is. But if it's what I'm thinking of, the mixed berry or berry one is actually really, really good.
It sounds like something I would drink.
If you like the peach, you like the berry. I like peach too. Actually, I'll try that. All right, Jamie, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try mixing my Mr. Color leveling thinner and some paint.
We're gonna mix it with what paint?
I'm doing a khaki drab.
Okay, what brand paint?
Tamiya.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hit the hobby store after the stream today, and then get some of that stuff. I know they'll have the leveling thinner. I don't know if they'll have the what was it called rapid thinner.
Yeah, rapid thinner.
I don't think they'll have that.
No, that's probably an
Can
online
you get
thing.
it on Amazon?
I can get it through. Well, there's a couple places online I can get it. I see several options. So it looks like it's only about $15 a bottle for the
That's-
400 mil.
That's not bad.
Well, that's what he said he was paying in Canada.
I think it's 400 mil. It's rapid thinner 400 is what it's called.
Yeah, so that's not too terribly bad.
So
Tell you
I've
what,
now
though, this leveling thinner reeks.
I've
Well,
now
I saw it.
successfully cast 2 Lenko transmissions with the mold I made, and I used 5-minute epoxy for these. They turned out pretty good. The detail is really good, so I'm ready to start doing resin casting, I think, on these Lenko transmissions.
That looks
Too bad,
good.
too bad they couldn't have internals. It would look great, clear like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to mold some other things, like I have some dual plug Hemi valve covers, dual spark plug Hemi valve covers,
Got
and
three?
some MSD boxes and some drag wheels and stuff. So I'm gonna make some molds of that stuff, and then I'm gonna crack open the resin that I have and start casting.
What are you making the molds out of again?
It's silicon.
Is that the umu? Is that the umu?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, the umu stuff.
I use
Okay.
that smooth on umu.
It's like this.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah. If I made more castings or more molds, I would use it more often. But
No,
I
it's
don't.
like this. It's got a top where you put
It
screws,
it dies too fast.
but it says Tamiya on it.
What do you mean?
It
Like
just, if you
in the
don't,
bottle?
yeah, if you don't use it, it'll go bad.
I usually have it right here.
So you gotta buy it when you're gonna use it.
If you're going to use a lot of it, yeah, constantly. Otherwise, it'll just.
You waste.
Yep. Which I've wasted a couple already. Which kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, it's like $30 for a.
Yeah, that's
A kit?
throwing $30 away.
About 40. Actually, I pay about 40.
I think I paid
Oh wow,
like 32.
that stuff comes out the airbrush a lot better. Wow.
Is that with the leveling thinner?
Yeah. It's coming out really nice. No sputtering or spitting. Let's see what it does in the model. I should put my glasses on first so I can see what the hell I'm doing.
Nah.
Yeah, who needs to see when I'm airbrushing, right?
Here.
Real men don't use glasses when they can't see.
If you can't airbrush in the dark, you're not a real man.
Bruno, go. Can't be in here.
Well, I'm impressed.
Hey, Colin, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Colin.
I didn't see you join in there a few minutes ago.
Hello,
What?
Colin.
Hello.
I am thoroughly impressed, Jamie.
What?
I mixed up the Mr. Coloring Leveling Thinner in my paint, and I'm
Yeah.
painting the inside of the model now, and wow, that really goes on nice.
It works, right? And it does work
Yes.
on nice, doesn't it?
It goes on really smooth. I mean, I'll show you. It goes
Like
on really
smooth.
smooth. Like,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
on really low pressure too. I got
What's
the,
Yeah.
What is the paint that you're using?
To
the
me,
Tamiya, this one,
Oh, okay. All right.
but it's going on really nice.
That's
I
the
need-
acrylic one, right?
and you mixed 1-to-1, right?
Yeah, pretty much half-half.
No
Wow.
tip dry.
So far, no.
Yeah,
I'm
you hate it
telling
when your
ya.
tip gets dry.
Yeah.
Mopar, G-rated show here.
I didn't
No.
say anything. I'm talking about the airbrush.
It's all about the tip.
It's all
Yeah,
about the-
exactly.
That's what she said.
That's what
Yeah, I'm not alone. I'm not alone anymore.
oh my god. Yeah, a little bit more air pressure though, I think.
I
more.
use 20,
PSI?
and yeah, I bought me one of these cheap airbrushes with 3 different tips in it.
Okay, what brand
Oh
is
yeah,
that
I
one?
think I had that one once.
Yeah, no brand?
I don't. No name brand.
What's
It
up,
was like-
Garfield?
$24 or something like that. But it came with the tailstock.
Oh, that's like the Harbor Freight style, or what?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's got this needle adjuster. I use this for my Neo Awada. And it
Needle
fits right on.
adjuster?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jamie, that's what this gun is. It's a Neo.
Yeah. Neo Awada. And then I take this tailstock off. And then I can just judge the paint. The needle stock from with that.
Let's
Yeah,
see,
I love
you
my
can
old
control how
one. What
much
does that
the
let you
needle
do?
opens.
Okay, here's your airbrush.
Right. Pull the tailstock off.
Because this one has a needle stop adjuster.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You
it
can
only
control
lets-
how much the needle opens.
I gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
Wow.
And
Wow,
I bought it for 2K clear only. That's all I use it for. But it fits. This part fits on my Neo Awada, so I use it as well. Because
How much was the that airbrush that you bought?
like 25 Canadian on Amazon.
I'll have to have you send me a link to that so I can go check it out. I might grab one of those.
Yeah, it comes with the .2, .35, and a 5 needle. You get the tips, You get all the tips and everything with it.
Jamie, Colin wants to know if you're using your phone for your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, "Turn it 90 degrees like a real man."
That's
There
what
you
she
go.
said. Okay.
Lay it on its side, baby.
That's how I made the baby.
That's what got him in the first trouble.
Yeah. So I also have two Neo Awatas. I use one for lacquer and one for metallic. And
Okay.
then I have. Oh shit!
Yeah, boob shit. Well,
Yeah,
you
it
got
dropped this.
a lot of whoop shit.
I use this. Now you're upside down. I use this Pro Core Boy, whatever,
Yeah, Procon.
PS290 with the fan tip
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, I love
Procon.
that thing. I love that
I use
thing.
that one for spraying my bodies.
Yeah, I love
Really?
that
I
thing.
got the fan
That's the
tip
one
with
I
it.
use. That's
What
I've been
PSI
telling
do you run that
Miguel.
one at?
That one about 25. It's gravity
are you-
feed.
Is that using like Tamiya paints, or are you using what kind of paint are you using to paint your body?
I use lacquer paint for that. Anything, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
And what is it
But
called?
mostly
Procon?
lacquers. Procon, yeah.
That's a right?
0.5, yeah, it comes with the fan tap. It's a trigger.
Yep, it's a true trigger. It's a true two-stage.
It's a beautiful airbrush.
Yep. Told them, use that, get it.
I don't see
Beautiful.
it. Procon. What's the model?
Procon
It's
Pro
Creos
Boy. Procon Pro Boy 290.
PS290. It's made in the same factory where Iwata's made.
It's basically an Iwata without the Iwata name.
Exactly. Beautiful airbrush.
$140. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
It's a good gun. Works really well.
Now, because you can do a nice wide spray, right?
Oh yeah, the fan, especially with the fan.
Oh yeah.
I like it better with the fan than the what do you call it? The Pache Talon.
I almost bought.
I like the fan too. That's nice.
I almost
the
bought
Pache
that gun.
Talon for
I
the
use
forward
this,
stuff.
and I
Neo
use this
Iwata.
one for the.
No,
Yeah.
I almost bought the Talon, the Pache Talon. Almost.
I'm having problems with. The
When you guys
steel,
finish
I
your-
don't like that.
I always store my airbrushes without the needles in them either, too.
Well, that's one way to keep them from
Because
sticking.
if you forget to get, you never have a. I had it happen once, and ever since then, when I finish, I clean my airbrush, I keep it out.
That's actually a good idea.
That's right,
I-
keep it out.
Right. Yeah. And if you keep it like this one here, I cut where this foam is, I cut a notch out for the foam. I'll try to do it. You see the needles up there and across the top?
Yeah.
Above the gun? Just notched out the foam. The needle fits right in.
Let's see if my needle moves. It's been sitting in there for a while.
What's up, Keith?
No, it still feels stiff. That maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe I will pull my damn needles out.
I
Oh,
pull
wow.
them out every time. Never had a problem getting them back in or anything drying.
Well, I never have a problem getting it back in. It's just the pulling them out. The problem.
Speaking of getting it back in,
Hey, this is supposed to be a G-rated show.
nobody said
Oh.
that. Nobody ever said G.
I heard SDM say something.
It ain't no more.
Ain't no more.
Maybe his hangout on Sunday will be G.
LBG. Where are we going with LBG now?
I didn't say
What'd they
LBG.
get?
I said will be G. Maybe it will
okay,
be G.
Okay, I thought it was LBG. I was like, we're not going that far, are we? A little lack of thinner though will fix that problem.
Yeah.
My streams are, if you don't like it, take off.
There you
I
go.
agree.
Fuck off.
I'm okay with that.
That's it.
You don't have to watch.
No,
I'd
no
like,
one's forcing
I'd like
you.
it if you did.
It's like my videos. People, anyone leaves bad comments on my videos. Well, you don't have to watch my video.
I
Don't
think
watch
I gotta
it.
go outside to get lack of thinner.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good idea.
If you don't like what you see, turn it off.
Okay. Two
That's why
Linko
they put channel
transmissions.
changers on TV.
Exactly.
Oh, they working?
Yeah, it worked. It turned out. Now these are just. I made these with 5-minute epoxy, but I mean they
Yeah.
turned out really good. The details here. Let me see if I can turn my autofocus off. One sec.
Wow, this stuff really paints good.
What kit Lenko did you use?
This came out of a pro stock kit. I think it's super clean or something like that. It's a purple pro stocker.
John, the
No?
smell's not bugging. Rick, the smell's not bugging you?
It's a little strong than I would normally like, but not too bad. I can handle those.
But you can see the detail is pretty good.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Neil. That looks nice.
Yeah, I think the mold came out pretty good.
That mold came
You
out
need to
excellent,
paint it
actually.
now and detail it. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, for
Put a
sure.
light behind it. Light it up.
Light it up.
Yeah, don't listen to him. Don't do it. It's a trap.
I need some SMDs.
It's a trap.
He had me do it one time. I lost all my lights.
Shoddy wiring. You can't blame it on me.
Oh, I did blame it on you. Trust me.
There you go.
He lit it up.
Yeah, I knew it would light up because it's all.
There you go, Mobark. Lit up.
There.
Put it at the end. It'll look like a phaser. Look at that.
Luke, I am your father.
I am your transmission.
You will drive on yourself.
Lenko, I am your motor.
The Linko gods.
That transmission's
Oh.
pretty famous though.
How come John never came back in?
I don't know. I sent him a message saying he could jump in.
Yeah, we lost Hobby Barn.
Terry needed to go do a breathing treatment.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said he'd
Breathing,
come
yes.
back once he was done the treatment.
Yeah, it'll probably take about 10, 20 minutes. I hate those breathing treatments.
My dad had to do this when he was alive. He hated them.
Guess I could turn my focus on so I don't look fuzzy.
But when you need them, you need them.
what is that for?
He's got problems with his lungs. I think he had part of his lung taken
Is it
out,
from
actually.
smoking
He did.
or
I thought he had one missing.
He does have one missing, I believe.
One missing lung, and I think it was because of all
Is
the
that
work
from-
he did when he did body work.
Yeah, I think he said it was from a career
Body
as
man?
a body
Okay.
man.
Yeah. You gotta
body man?
understand that
Yeah, but
Body work,
they never wore a respirator.
No.
even if you don't wear one, you absorb it through the skin. It's talc. The
Yeah.
talc inside the body filler. It's the same talc that they're doing for the for the Johnson and Johnson thing,
Yeah,
because the talc contains some amount of asbestos in it, trace amounts actually,
wow.
very small amount, but some people are more sensitive than others. That's just the way it is.
Over the years,
I've gone to the boat factory when it used to have out here. I used to deliver parts to them, and all the Mexican dudes that were working on it, not one of them wore a mask. And they're sanding the fiberglass and the body filler and breathing that
Wow.
in. And I'm like, they're covered. They
the-
look like snow bunnies. They're covered.
crazy.
I'm like, no, not for
think I'll be using
$12
this-
an hour.
From now on to thin my paints.
It's nice, eh, Rick?
Oh my god, it's going on so damn smooth. I'll show you the end.
Smooth.
This is the tail.
Now you're gonna
There's the
convince me I'm gonna have to buy Ultimate paints and Ultimate thinners and all
There's
that.
the
No, you don't have to buy Tamiya paints. You just use it with any
No.
freaking paint.
and this is the I just did the gear weld.
Wow.
Right.
And it
It's
looks
good.
like, I don't know, just amazing.
It's smooth. There's no. It's just not like
Yeah.
like when I painted the cockpit with the same paint. I used a different thinner and it kind of spurted it out and kind of gave it a weird texture. But this is smooth. This is beautiful. I like that. Cool. Thank you,
10
Jamie.
p.m.
Looks like
10 p.m. in
Rick
the
is
UK.
converted now.
Jamie, thank you for that tidbit of information. It's been very helpful.
Hey, no problem. It was passed on to me, and I tried it, and
Terry
I'll
wants
pass it
to
on
know
to
what
everybody. Keep it
Terry
going.
wants to know what you were using, Rick. So, Jamie, if
Although
you
this
want to
product might
run
be
through
harder to
that
find
again,
lately.
tell everybody what
Sorry,
you told
Terry.
us, Jamie,
Oh,
about the
Rick,
thinners.
show up the bottle.
Hold on.
50% of that, along with 50% of Tamiya acrylic paint. So 10 mils to 10 mils and paint away.
And it
Never
goes
mind
on
buying.
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, don't. Never mind buying Tamiya's thinner. I just
And it
buy that.
and you said it was the Mr. Color Rapid Thinner for the Tamiya Metallics.
Yeah, I use it for the metallics.
Because it
If
keeps
you
the
watch,
metallics in suspension.
it just instead of them floating, I mean
Yeah, they're
dropping to the
suspended.
bottom while the paint dries, they just
They're
stay on the
suspended.
top because it dries faster, right?
Right,
Yeah,
it's suspended in the air.
and it makes the
In the
metallics
liquid.
more pop.
I'm gonna try that.
Go over to International Scale Modeler, Paul. I think you guys are subscribed to him, and go back and look at some of his videos, and you'll see it in there what he uses.
Now this is absolutely wonderful. I'm
Yeah.
so happy because I mean,
When I got back into the hobby, I used to watch everybody's videos, and they tell you how they do the acrylic paints and how they do this and that. And I have so much freaking supplies here. It's not funny. Then when I found that's it. That's all I use. The only thing that won't work is folk art paint. I tried it on folk art paint. It doesn't work.
well, the reason why I have it is I was using to clean my airbrushes out. I never thought of using it actually.
I use their airbrush cleaner.
I use acetone now.
They have a cleaner, and it'll unclog the worst airbrush ever.
Well, that's why I use acetone because
Yeah.
it pretty much it cleans
Well,
everything.
I think there's acetone, biotone, or all kinds of shit in that one.
I just go to the hardware
But
store and buy the
acetone,
can
I
of straight
find it hard to
acetone.
get up here. But lacquer thinner can get like at Canadian Tar.
Hey,
Yeah.
Miguel, answer Keith about when the next live is. Was it
Well,
Saturday?
normally
Right.
we're on John's live right now. John has a live at 1 o'clock Eastern time every Saturday, and so this would normally be that, but he ran late today, so we
Ran
didn't
out of
start
time.
until 3 Eastern, and then he only had 1 hour left on his StreamYards, so we ended his stream and we picked it up on my
Yeah, they
StreamYards
kicked us out of
just so that we could continue. So we don't normally do this on my channel on Saturdays. We usually do it on John Paul's channel. I'll post a link to Jamie's YouTube channel for you, Terry.
Thanks, Miguel.
Yeah, he was asking. This link is
Yeah.
Jamie's YouTube channel.
Thanks, Miguel.
He's got some videos that he was just talking about the Mr. Color leveling thinner.
But
I can,
Paul from
I can tell you from
International Scale
experience
Model
works
has
well.
got a better one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
International
Got
Scale
that.
Modeler's got some really good videos out there about the painting, and he's got a lot of really
Yes,
good
he
tips.
does.
Like, I liked his the video where he talked about the mixing the rapid set glue with the extra thin or ultra
Okay,
thin, whatever.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mixed this. It's plastic weld. The plastic weld.
I have
Yeah.
that.
Got a bottle of that.
Okay, I mixed that with the. To me, it's the same thing. I also
Yeah, I
use this
have
to glue
the.
in my windshields.
It doesn't mark. Doesn't leave a mark.
He does it by capillary action.
So you put the window in and then you just touch it to the seam.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the capillary action sucks right around it.
Yeah, what he said.
And if it pops out clean. It doesn't break.
Is that what it's called? Capillary action? I'm gonna have to use that.
Capillary. Capillary is the correct way. But
Capillary action.
we're in Canuckland, and Canuckland has different language.
Oh wow. Okay. That's well. I just painted all the internal parts the green.
But you touch it
never
and then
mind.
it sucks it around it.
The Canucks are good. The government sucks, but the Canucks are good people.
Yeah,
And I
I got that tip from what's that guy's name? Lomo Custom Painting.
am thoroughly
Don
impressed.
Yost.
Oh, Don Yost.
Yes,
Yeah.
I seen Daniels do that too.
Don Yost. Yeah, that's where I got it from.
I'm
don't know how
thoroughly
gonna do
impressed. I love that. So I gotta buy more of this.
Don't know how I'm gonna do this.
It's nice,
one,
isn't
though.
it, Rick?
Oh, I love it. No, that honestly, I
They have
I wish-
they have the
I wish
airbrush
more
tool
models did
cleaner.
this, though. I wish more models actually did this, so where you could put the window in from the outside,
Lost.
I
Right?
tell you,
like a real car, you know.
And another,
But I don't know.
And
if
there's
I'm gonna
another
do it
thing,
that
Rick.
way.
yep.
if you paint a model and you screw up the paint job, you don't have to soak it in Mr. Purple Power and all that crap. Take that leveling thinner and put it on a rag and wipe the model down, and it'll take the paint off, but it won't hurt the plastic.
Oh, sweet.
If you try it,
Well, I might just do that because I've screwed up a few bodies.
I gotta.
That's really good.
I'll
I'm
do it
happy.
for you now. I got a paint mule here, and I'll do it for you. Hang on.
Yeah, I'll grab Terry's. I'll grab Terry's channel.
Gotta turn my air on. It's starting to get hot in here. My room here gets hot so quickly.
Okay, here's
Okay, we got a
Terry. Here's
41
Terry
Willys.
Wilson's channel.
Paint mule here. Hopefully you can hear me.
Loud and clear now.
Just an ordinary blue shop rag, and leveling thinner. Just
What
don't
about
spill it
dried-
everywhere.
Johnny wants to know how well that works with dried
That makes a
paint.
mess. So just
Jamie.
but
Johnny wants
Yep.
to know if your trick
can-
works
but-
with dried paint.
can't hear you.
Can anybody else hear me?
I can.
Sorry,
hear
say
you.
that again. You
How does it
broke.
work
You,
with dried paint? Dried paint.
Dried
It's
paint.
probably
Does it work
me.
with- does it work with dried paint?
yeah. Yeah, dry paint. This is. Yep. It works with dry paint. Look, right here in the front
The real
front
test, will it-
fender.
Will it work with Duplicolor? It'll take.
We're working on this
Duplicolor
one.
off.
This one.
Okay, it's hard to make it out, Jamie. It's getting really pixelated.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll have to try that. The top of this has got clear 2K.
Jamie, we
Clear,
lost
so
Rose.
takes a while with the 2K clear.
Oh, now he.
The
Now
2K
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
clear's
keep
gonna be
losing me.
tough. 2K clear would be tough to take off.
Yeah, my freaking internet.
Yeah, you froze.
Sorry, guys, it's my internet. Yeah,
Oh well.
like you said, somebody is probably else is on the internet.
I need to actually get. I need to buy another bottle of this stuff then, because I only have this. All I have left in this one.
See,
Well, there goes another $15.
just keep taking the
Right.
paint off. That's the raw plastic again,
Oh, sweet. Okay, I see it.
and it doesn't hurt it.
I need to buy
Trust
some
me,
more
just
of
if you got a
Outlaw Ed,
if you have a
how
paint
doing,
mule, that was
Outlaw?
again.
What's up,
Everybody
Barco?
check out Outlaw.
Again, that was from Paul on his channel. He
a
talks
good tip,
about
though.
using that.
Is Terry
But it
back?
doesn't hurt the plastic.
No, it doesn't look like it at all.
No. Try it on try it on your pieces of sprue.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I
Be
want
good
to
test
see you
piece.
take off Duplicolor paint once it's dry.
Yep.
Here's a link for Outlaw Edge's YouTube channel. If you guys haven't subbed to that guy, you got to check him out.
Yep,
He
you
does
gotta
some
check him out.
crazy stuff.
I don't know if it I never tried it with Duplicolor.
Yeah, Duplicolor has killed a few bodies in my world.
Yeah, because it's a lot.
It melts into the plastic is what it does. Once
Yeah,
it melts into the plastic, it won't let go.
That's right.
But some people use
could-
it successfully.
You
I
could
painted that
try
green
it.
Charger. I painted that green Charger with it, but I want to strip it, but I'm not going to strip it.
Yeah.
The way it is what it is. That's how it's going to stay.
I'm gonna try to paint the chassis and the body this weekend. What colors do you think I should go with?
Hey Rick, is it the Enterprise your avatar?
Rick,
Okay.
you talking to SDM?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody
I'm pretty
asked.
sure.
Don't worry about
We
it.
can hear you, Rick.
I forgot his avatar.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know.
Whatever.
Scaly's asking.
What are you doing right now?
I believe it is Scaly. I'll grab a link to it and
No kidding, got fuels. I used their lacquer, I used their sealer, and it still worked out no good.
yeah, his icon is a space shot of the Enterprise. I'm posting a link to SDM's channel right now. So what colors, guys? What color should I go with? Chassis and body. I'm gonna try to paint them this weekend.
I say paint the body sublime green and go with a gunmetal chassis.
I do have some gunmetal Tamiya paint.
Sorry about that, guys. I had
Yeah.
wifey was talking to me.
See, that was Duplicolor.
Let's see. Outlaw Edge.
I don't like the finish. That's but it's gonna stay that way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay. It's not terrible.
Is
I
Outlaw in
know.
the chat?
But I'm
Oh,
my
yes.
hardest critic on
Yes, he
paint
is.
jobs.
Hey, Outlaw. I just subscribed to your channel, by the way.
We're all that
I'm
way.
gonna check out your videos. Ooh, nice, Miguel. Now is that body color or is that your painted color?
No, this is styrene.
That's the styrene. That's that
But-
Chevelle kit.
But this is the color I had been leaning towards painting it. The sublime green is almost identical to that color.
So
I
what
mean,
you're
here-
gonna do?
Here's the sublime green, and here's the styrene next
Oh,
to
yeah.
each other.
Are you gonna just dull coat it then and just keep the body color?
No, I'll paint it. I'll paint it sublime green, and then I'll go with
Or-
a clear coat over that.
Maybe go some metal
Or
plate.
metallic orange.
What about a two-tone? Sublime green down the side,
Yeah,
orange
there you
on
go.
the top.
Ooh, that would look good.
Now, sublime green and plum
If you-
purple go good together.
If you're going with two-tone, you might as well go flames. I want ghost flames.
Thank you, Keith.
You know I'm going to say that, right? You knew it.
Yeah, I know.
awesome sprue and glue.
Hmm. So if I went purple, it would have to be purple on the side, green on the top, I think. If I went with that plum.
Hmm. Oh, Miguel, did I
Say that again. Purple on the side and green on the top.
Yeah, green top with the plum on the side.
Miguel, did I ever show you the completed Vorcha Klingon ship I did? By the way,
I don't think so.
I
I
did
know
all the
you said
weathering.
last time I saw it, you said you were close. You were close to being
My internet's
done.
breaking up.
Yeah, I actually got all the weathering, the weathering done on it. I don't know how well
Oh
you'll
man.
see it, but trying to get where you can actually see like the dirt.
Yeah, you've got the mat on there now.
Yeah,
Oh, that
the
looks
mat's
great.
on, and then
Oh yeah, look at that. Here, hold on. I'm gonna full screen you.
okay, so there's the underside. Now I did the in
Oh yeah,
that.
the little insets for the
Yeah, I don't know what they are exactly. And I did the
engine
there's the
pylons or whatever.
disruptors on, and
How do you sub on where without a link, Outlaw?
then there's the back section.
Hey Miguel, I'm gonna post my email if Rick and
Wow.
Mopar you want to grab it for a shop card.
Okay. I think I have your email.
I think you got mine, don't you, Miguel?
I don't think so. I'm putting it
I'm
in
gonna
private
jump
chat.
off real quick. I'll be back. I'm gonna see if I can paint this exhaust, heat stain it.
I did a little bit of like heat staining or like blue burnt on the tip of that disruptor on that ship. You couldn't see it on the video because it's so faint, but I did just a little bit of like a blue tinge
Right.
to
Yeah, I'm gonna try
they've
that
already
on the
expired a couple
exhaust
times.
here.
Have you, Jamie? I use these
Yep.
for that.
Okay. No, I try it with Alclass clear blue
Well, they
or hot
make.
blue,
Let me
whatever you
see.
call it.
They make one that has the blue in it. If I can find it. Oh yeah, it's this one right here. Burnt. This one's got burnt blue in it,
I'll get you sprue and glue.
Okay.
and I
Oh,
use
I love
this
those
to
things.
do
No, I
that
never
kind
did
of
try
like.
them.
Yeah, this actually worked really well for giving that kind of that burnt fired effect.
Yeah,
Actually,
Okay.
works good on nozzles too.
yeah. And what's nice about these is you can buy these in packs of 3 and 4s
Oh
or
yeah,
the complete stack. It's a little pricey, but this stuff lasts forever. I mean, I've had this
oh
for
yeah.
years, and I still have got tons of it. So
Right.
really, really good. I love using them. Uh, they definitely are really
They're
fun to work with.
they're not as dry as pastels. They're a little more
No,
oily,
they're.
but that's what's good about it because they're
Do
good
you
to
think
treat.
it's pretty close to what your the women put on their eyes?
I
Oh
would say
yeah,
yes. I would say it runs along the same lines because, like Mopar said, it's not a dry pastel, which does work well on certain applications.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
this stuff is good because if you put it on and go to spread it like like a scorch mark, it
Right.
it does that really well.
It'll follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll
So I
follow
would
the
say yeah, it's kind of
applicator
like it's
really
like the
nice.
eye makeup almost.
Okay.
The applicator
I'm
looks
sure you
exactly
could get.
like it.
What was that, Jamie?
Frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
It
There's
must
a
be
link
me. Every time I
for
come back, he keeps freezing.
there's a link for sprue and glues in the chat
Yeah.
there.
Okay. I keep breaking up. I don't know if my kids are on the internet or not, but I'll be back.
All right, Jamie.
You're gonna check the wiring. Everything comes down to hard stuff, man. Always the hard stuff.
Okay. I
I
sub.
think you're
You
gonna. I
bet.
think you're gonna like. that 290 that Procon. You're gonna like that, Miguel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go. Oh, the Procon airbrush. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's a little bit pricey for me right now. I don't know if I want to spend that much on a third airbrush, but it's definitely in the cards.
Even the cheap one, the $24 one, that's like on the same lines. That was about the same thing. A little cheaper, but still would be a good deal.
Well, I want to get the Procon. I just don't
You
know
know,
if I
it's
might want
like
to wait. I might
it
want to
always,
wait a couple weeks for that.
it always happens. I'll buy a tool, then I'll go, oh man, I should have got that one.
Did I show you the cockpit to the plane I'm working on, Miguel?
No,
I don't know how well you can see it because it's really super tiny.
It's 172.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I painted the
Oh,
seat
single
belts and
seat.
the belts and the buckles, and then that was a decal for the
Okay.
instrument panel.
Did the instrument panel have like raised details?
Yes, it did.
So did you use like a mark set to like get the decal to set into that or
Yeah, I used Microsoft.
Microsoft? Okay.
And I did a really heavy coat of Microsoft, let it sit overnight, and then this morning I came in with I got an old Tester's dull coat, which I've had this forever, but it works well, and
Hmm.
I just put a little bit of this on it, and it came out. It sucked it all nice and down to it, and looked really good.
Nice, nice.
I got an old can of that too.
I've had that for I I can't remember when I bought it, but I still use it.
I must have bought it back when the shop was still open. That's 20 years ago.
I know I've had this for as long as I think time existed.
Oh wait, was this a contest? What is this?
Not sure, Arco. He dropped off his stream. We he had to cut it out early, so we moved over to my stream, and he didn't join us when we moved over. So not sure what he's up to. I sent him a message asking him if he was going to join, but he hasn't
As
responded.
evidence of all the hazing, it's old.
What's the date on it?
Oh, they don't. I don't think they put dates back then. But the price was 320.
What was that joke? He's so old. They didn't talk about history back then. They just talked about what they were doing.
Yeah, that's not how they do it. That was JP.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Remember that? Remember when he said that?
In history class, they just talked about what they were doing.
Exactly.
This stand I'm making for that Vorcha,
Uh-huh.
I finished. I 3D printed a bunch of like Aztec panels, and I super glued them to a wooden box. Filled
You
all
know,
the gaps with putty,
newer bottles
yeah.
of blue labels.
um, and I took it out to the garage. I'm gonna spray paint it black, and I'm gonna like dry brush a bunch of different like metallics over it
Cool. That'll be cool.
to complete it. I just have to get to my garage and paint it. It's hot in my garage though.
So they were talking about testers not having any more paint. I'm still finding it at the store.
They're probably just selling what they haven't left in stock.
So you say there's not going to be any more testers at all eventually?
Well, no, testers got bought out by
Rust-Oleum.
Berstolium, yeah. So testers is pretty much. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna make anything else with the tester's name on it.
Wow.
I don't know why. I mean, Testers is a brand that's been around for so long. You would think they would just continue
Exactly.
the line. I mean,
There's
I mean, they
testers
might.
models. There's testers models, okay?
They might continue making products with the tester's name on it, but I don't know if the quality's gonna be is gonna change because now they got bought out by the Rust-Oleum.
It's just the
I
fact
would
that
think I would think that there would be some minor changes, maybe some, efficiencies that were implemented. Maybe they'll cut out some lines that are not as profitable or something, but
yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't think they would stop doing business
Well,
unless it was a purchase just to eliminate a competitor. If they were
right.
just buying testers so that they could eliminate a competitor, but
Yeah.
Rust-Oleum doesn't really compete in the same space that testers does.
Well,
I'll,
look at Model Master. Model Master, they don't produce anymore. They
but
stopped producing stuff.
that was
Who did they
testers.
who did they
Model
get bought by?
Masters was testers.
I I don't remember if they got bought by someone or just stopped making products, but it's hard to find Model Master of anything. I think a lot of stuff I see in stores is stuff they've had that they're selling off, but I don't see Model Master producing anything I mean, they used to have a long line of military colors
Mm-hmm.
that I used
Yeah,
to use, and
I still have some.
yeah,
What's up,
I
Red
got a
13?
boatload of them, but they don't make them anymore. Hey, Red 13, how are you doing? Rick's in the house,
Rick,
and there's
Rick.
Terry.
Hey,
Terry's
Terry.
in.
Yeah, I'll post a link to it. If anybody else wants to join, here's a link to the Hangout. If you got a webcam, you're more than welcome to pop in and hang out with us.
Model Master. Oh, okay. Rick says Model Master is by Testers. So test what is did Testers buy out Model Master, or were they just a break
They
off
were
from
this. They were the
the
same
company?
company. They were like the different branch.
Okay, that's right. That's been so long. But they don't. But you don't see Model Master anymore, though. They don't make the line anymore. They stopped it. Hi, Tampa's wife. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Tampa's wife? I love that she took the Tampa's wife.
I used to love Model Master too. Because they had all military colors.
I liked when they had the Boyd colors. They had all the
Whoa.
Boyd colors.
What's up, Terry?
Hey,
Hey, there he is.
took me a little longer. I had to charge my phone up before I could get back on here too.
All
It's all
right,
good.
No worries. We're still here.
Here's
down
a
one, up one.
here's a
Yeah,
link to Red 13's YouTube channel. If anybody
yeah.
wants to go sub Red
I,
13.
I
I
am
was
already
watching.
subscribed to Red 13, by the way, so I already got him.
I was watching you on my TV while I was charging the phone anyway.
Oh, you lurker!
He was being a troll. He was trolling us.
Well, I wasn't really lurking because they on the TV. I can't comment on nothing. It's like being on here. I can't see the chat screen, but I can hear you though.
Here's a link to Got Fuels. If anybody wants to go sub to Got
I
Rick,
Fuels.
do
Rick,
not
you're
think I
making me
have.
cry with the Boyd colors.
Boyd colors went away after Boyd passed. Yeah, well,
What happened to Jamie? He was on here when I walked in here.
he was having internet issues. He went to go spank the kids, I think.
Oh. Well,
Okay,
I noticed he was hanging up a couple of times.
Oh man, come on, stop moving.
the wires are everywhere.
Hey, what's up, Jim's? Jim's model car garage.
Hey Jim.
How you doing, Jim?
See, let's touch this up just a little bit.
Yeah, John Paul did his live. It's only an hour long.
Yeah, he only had an hour left on his StreamYard's free account, so we moved over to mine. This is my first StreamYard's hangout, so
Miguel, who was that last posting you just put up for who?
I just put in Jim's model car garage.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have labeled that. The link that I
No
just
worries.
posted is Jim's model car garage. If anybody
Going to
hasn't
that.
subbed to him, go
I
give
am
him a
going
sub.
to his channel
When
now.
you do that, I just go check and make sure I'm subbed.
Yeah,
He does some really cool stuff.
I've been subbed to his channel for a pretty good while.
Yep,
Yeah, I just
I'm
found him
subbed.
recently, and I found him just by chance. I didn't even find him through somebody's stream. I just happened to be searching YouTube and came across his channel. Thank you, Rick. I don't. It's
I am
not going
not
to be
subscribed to him
anything
yet.
regular, so
I had a couple of subscribers, let me know that they just ran across my channel and didn't know it was
yeah,
out there, and I was like, yeah, I don't do a lot on YouTube anymore, like I used to. I used to do a lot of like every week updates and stuff. I don't do it
yeah.
anymore because I'm so busy with work. I don't have time to do it.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time to get things done, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I just got between with work and home. My wife's getting ready to go back into surgery again, so I'm probably gonna be out for a while with that with her.
Rick, that
They
dog
got
hasn't hunted in years.
they got to operate on her shoulder. She fell and tore some ligaments and stuff in her
Ooh, that
shoulder. So
sounds not good.
That's
no,
tough.
she
Ligaments
can't get her.
always
She
tough.
only like her arm can only go that high up. She can't go any higher than that. So they gotta fix it.
Mm.
You
So
know
I don't
what?
do a lot of YouTube anymore these days.
Damaging
Okay.
soft tissue is not a good thing. It always gets you in the end.
Yeah. Which she just had surgery on her ankle because she tore her ligaments and tendons about 75% in her
Yeah,
ankle.
I got you, Rick. I understood.
Yeah, it hurts worse to tear a ligament than to break an arm. I've
Well,
broken my arm, and it didn't.
breaks heal a break will heal faster
Yeah,
than a sprain will
yeah,
or
sprain
tearing
will tear.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Either one
I rather
hurts.
but
Oh
it
yeah, they
hurts
both hurt,
tight.
but at least one heals quicker than the other. I'd rather break my
I know
Yeah.
ankle
the pain of the
than
one, and I know the
sprain
pain
it.
of the other. And let me tell you, I'll take a broken arm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
More decaf.
No, actually lunch. I'm actually going to turn my
Oh,
camera down so I don't be rude and eat in front of everybody on the on the stream. Otherwise, everyone's going to see me eating.
Doesn't matter. What do you got?
If you guys don't mind me seeing me eat on camera, that's up to you. I've
it's
got.
not about whether we mind seeing you eat. It's whether you mind us seeing you eat.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care one bit. I'm hungry. These are
The
hot
girl
dogs.
doesn't seem to have problems showing off the pepperoni and sausage. What's the problem?
That's true. I'm like I had one thing I should do is take food in my medication and I don't, so I'm like really hungry.
Terry, have you worked on any models lately? You working on anything?
Which Terry are you talking to?
You?
Talking to
Oh,
you.
me. Well, I know Terry Wilson was in there a
You
while
better
ago.
watch it. He might accuse you to be a Mopar person.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't got that bad yet.
Oh, great. Now I got Terry on me.
There went one of my subscribers.
Oh wow.
Mopar take me off his now. No, I ain't had
That
to
must
take
have
to,
probably that must have hurt Red. I mean,
but
how long did it? How is she now?
Ooh, yeah, that doesn't sound good at all.
No, apparently her arm got pulled by a Alzheimer's patient and twisted and tore the rotator cuff.
I need an operation on my left arm. I won't let them do it. They did it on my right, and that didn't turn out good. So I'm not going to go do it on the left.
no, when I was on John Paul's live stream earlier, Miguel, I don't think you can come in there then, but I told him that now that I'm back out of the hospital and able to do anything, the humidity is been staying
Mm.
up there, and it's, it's not letting me paint any.
Oh
But
yeah.
I am, as soon as the humidity starts coming down to where I can paint, then I'm gonna start back on my big rig group build.
Oh, that's right. I do remember you talking about that.
Yeah, I've got it. The frame and the motor and the body and everything ready to paint. It just, I was just so sick after I'd done all that. I wasn't able to do any more for a while, and then now that I'm out of the hospital, I'm gonna try to get back. I know Jeff still don't have his done, so I ain't running too far behind on being about a month or two late. But I figured, it's not really like a timeline or deadline or nothing like that. It's more like a goal trying to get to it, before the deadline. But
Sure.
if you go over that, and you go over. It's all I know. Like everybody said when I posted on there, your health and your family comes first. Modeling is just a hobby. So I get it done. I'll post the final on there and the updates and all that stuff, and it is what it is. But once I get that one done, then I'll move on to something else. But now that I am better and the humidity stay down for a day or two, then I'll get a whole lot done. But
I was
not being able to get in here in the hobby room altogether, for over a month, that really hurt. But,
No, I can imagine.
but I'm 100% better than what I was. I mean, as far as being able to get up and move around and go from room to room without getting out of breath. My heart rate running 140, 150 beats a minute. And
Yeah, that's crazy. 140,
Yeah.
150.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
doing better though. That's good.
I could go from from the living room to the bathroom and time I got in there, my heart rate would be like 145. My oxygen level would be dropped down to about 82, and
Oh wow.
it just got to the point where I just couldn't hardly even get out of the chair. Yeah. But now I can go pretty well any room I want to, and my oxygen level will stay up around 97, 98%. Heart rate will stay for about 110, 112, something like that. So big improvement from what it was when I went in the hospital.
That's good.
That's definitely good.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop my cam for just a couple of minutes. I'll still be listening.
I don't have gunmetal. I'm gonna have to get some Tamiya gunmetal.
That's what I need to get. That's what I thought I had myself. No, I got dark aluminum.
I thought I had some, but I forgot it's black rubber. It's rubber black.
I got that one. Red. I'm glad your wife is doing okay now.
I think I have some Model Masters gunmetal.
That Malibu would look good, Miguel, if you painted all plum purple.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, what happened to SD?
He said he had to get off for a little bit.
No, I'm still here. I'm listening to you guys. I just have my camera stopped for right now.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still watching you guys and listening. I'm still watching you, Mopar. Trust me.
No, I think he's got something he doesn't want us to see.
Maybe.
I have this matte electric purple.
Rust-Oleum? Yeah, okay, Rust-Oleum.
I think that could be good.
Yeah. That looks close to plum purple.
Now this is a matte though. It's not a gloss.
Oh yeah. It looked good painted with that color shift paint too.
Oh yeah.
Red says thank you to everyone that has subscribed to his
I
channel
have
just
no
a few
luck
minutes
with
ago.
Rust-Oleum paint. I always have bad luck with it.
Rust-Oleum? I painted almost every one of my models with Rust-Oleum. I don't think I've ever.
The only one that's worked out with me is that MiG 29. It's the only one.
Yeah.
Red said thank you to everyone that has subscribed to his channel just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, you bet. I've been a sub for a little while, but
I've subbed to his channel a while ago.
Who's that?
Red 13.
Red 13.
Oh, yeah, I've been on his channel for a pretty good while already.
Same here.
Outlaw Ed says, just drink the paint, it's faster.
Rick, you made Miguel hungry.
Drink the paint.
He did. Had to get me a little brownie.
I want one.
I want one. What kind of brownie? How old is she? I mean,
No.
Oh my god. Oh. Little Debbie's.
With Mopar in here, there ain't no rating on this channel.
That's right.
no rating. I'm just doing my GI mechanics thing, okay? Calm down.
You rate it whatever you want.
I keep the ratings up.
Yeah.
Or down.
You're right, Mopar. GI, Cliff, he just tells it like it is. He don't give a shit.
Exactly. I don't think Miguel's too far from that either.
Nah, I don't censor anything.
He'll tell you if you don't like his channel, go somewhere else.
All right.
We're
You don't like
big
it,
on
you don't
freedom
gotta
of
watch it.
speech around here. Big on freedom of speech and freedom to live, man.
Cliff's a pretty good guy.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find some purple while I'm gonna go get that leveling thinner after the stream, and if I can find a really pretty purple to go with the sublime green, I will. Or maybe I'll just do it all in purple. And I definitely
purple out.
Yeah, I need to get gunmetal for the chassis. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Miguel,
that'll look
I had a
good.
question for you. Miguel, I had a question.
Later, Outlaw Edge. Thanks, Arco. What's that,
Outlaw.
Rick?
Later on, Arco.
Do you ever sell any of your model kits?
I have. When somebody asked me if they could buy one, I've sold them. I've never tried. Well, 2 occasions when I've sold models, sort of. One occasion, I was just showing somebody a model that I had built, and they asked me if they could buy it, and I sold it to them. And that was the 66 Fleet Side, the green truck that you see all the pictures in my YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
The green 66, that's the thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's the one. And this truck that I'm building now is to replace that one because I wish I hadn't sold it. The other occasion, there was a charity stream on Facebook last year, or about a year ago, maybe more. Somebody was doing a charity for someone that had been in the hospital or something. I forget what the
Purple.
occasion was. So I donated a couple kits to the charity stream auction so they could sell them, and I ended up buying them.
Here's
Oh,
what I was
somebody
asking.
got it, charity.
I was going to ask you later down the road. I was looking at buying a semi kit,
Oh, okay.
and I was wondering if you ever sold any of your kits. If you were to
I've
do that,
never been asked, to be honest.
I figured if you were going to do that, I was going to buy. I'd buy one of your semi kits off you if you ever wanted to entertain that
Yeah,
idea.
we can talk. We can talk.
Okay.
I have access to tons of semis. So, Spruan Blue says, Miguel, will you build a '57 Plymouth Fury? I think I have one of those downstairs, actually.
That's the
I
one
might-
I want. I
In
want
the
the Pro
vault.
Street version.
Pro Street Plymouth Fury.
Yeah, the one that
We
says
call that
Christine
the
on
vault,
it.
Miguel.
What's that, Rick?
We call that the vault.
The vault.
Your
Yeah.
downstairs is the vault.
Fort Knox for models.
I might actually wait. Is Christine the Pro Street Christine or the Pro Stock whatever? That's a Fury.
You seen the one I got?
Yeah.
The Christine. It's a Fury, yeah. 57
Yeah, it's a 58, 58 model, ain't it? 58 or 59.
57. It's a 57.
I think I have 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah, 58. You're right. 58 for happy. Not happy. Hobby barn. Happy barn. Yeah, that's cool.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm happy to be back in the bar.
Sounds like a place in Texas you go to at night. You know.
You know what, John? I'm happy to be back in the barn.
You're thinking Uncle Touchy's sticky basement. Sprue and Blue, are you asking, as in, will I build one and stream it so that you guys can watch? Is that what you're asking? Because I can make that one of my builds.
Ain't that what you're doing now with the Malibu?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty well streaming and building at the same time.
Yep. Very, very little of it have I done off stream. I spent a couple hours sanding the chassis the other day when I dropped it. But just about everything else has been built on stream or in a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Spruglu is right though. It's a 58.
Hold on, I'll go grab it. Be right back.
I thought it was a 58, but I wasn't sure.
Well, because I'm gonna keep crying about Revell. Revell's got to reissue it. I want it reissued again. Just like this one. I want another one. I built this one, and I want another one so I can build it in a different style, a different color. But Revell won't reissue this.
Now, do we have a time frame on how long it take you to build it? If you do it again?
Yeah, the time frame, it didn't take me long at all. Because I was a lot happier back then. When I have the will to build something, it gets built fast.
Oh, that was delicious. Couple of dogs for lunch.
Sometimes you don't have the will to do it, you know. Sometimes you don't.
Oh, I know that feeling well. Trust me. A lot of times I'll sit at my desk and I'll look at the model. I don't want to build you today.
I don't feel
I
like
don't want
it,
to
you
touch
know?
it.
The same thing with a real car, or even projects
Yeah.
around the house. You just like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, oh
Hell
yeah.
with this, I'm out.
I've been there more than times I can count. I don't want to do that.
And then other times you're like, I don't care what time it is. I'm keep working.
2 o'clock in
Yeah.
the morning. I'm still going.
4 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing? I'm working. on
Building a
something."
model. I'm gonna,
That's like playing games on PlayStation. Get busy playing them and forget all about the time.
yep. Red
there's
said
other
he's got
times-
a.
Other
Red
times
says
when
he's
you get
got
on, go
Oh, sorry,
ahead.
No, sorry.
Red 13's got a Plymouth Christine. Is that the drag one?
Go ahead, Rick.
Oh no,
I just ran-
I was reading what Red posted. He's got the Plymouth, Christina Plymouth, that he hasn't built it yet.
Well, I've got a '58 Fury over here on the shelf, but it's not the Christine. But I figured if I ever get around to put it together, I'll paint it like Christine.
Oh yeah,
Does
you
it have
could.
Does it have the motor in it?
Yeah.
Because
Red says it's stock.
Oh, cool. Even stock would be. I'd make a Pro Street out of it, just to like a hot rod version.
Um,
Hey,
You
Tampa's Hot Wheels.
I
How you
would
doing?
like to have a real '58 or a '57, and put a Hemi in it. Even a first generation Hemi would be cool in it.
I used to have a
yeah, I'd say the
50
one I've got, it's just a regular stock motor with it.
Yeah, they came with the tall deck 383. I think they came with the 426 prior to the 440.
And I figured if I could get it painted and make it look like one, it wouldn't matter sitting upon the shelf. Ain't nobody gonna be driving it nowhere.
Yeah, the 58 Belvedere.
I'd say if you paint it like Christine, the colors Christine, it'll
Yeah,
probably
you could
pass
do
as
it.
Christine easy enough.
Yeah,
Well, I like the drag car, so I just want to do another drag car, but
yeah. I'd like to have the funny car of the Christine.
with a different livery though, a different name,
That'd be cool.
like a fantasy car.
It'd
Look
be a
fancy
fantasy.
car.
See us, but it'd be a fantasy. Mopar watching me and you put one together anyway.
No, we'll put one together. Don't worry about it. And when it's put
Yeah.
together, they won't like it either.
Yeah,
They'll be mad. They'll be mad.
We
Yeah.
won't be mad.
if they wasn't talking about us, they'd be talking about somebody else. So
They might
We'll-
cry a tear of joy.
we're just letting them leave everybody else alone for now.
I'm
I
back.
gotta go to the hardware store today. Ugh. Gotta get some nuts and bolts.
Definitely gonna Pro Street that '64 Belvedere. Though.
There's the one. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the kit.
Ooh.
How much
Yeah.
you want for that?
That's the one I wanted to get.
All right, how much you want for the second one?
Not that you're showing off or anything.
Oh,
Hey,
wait,
don't you dare
Pull
pull
the
a
third-
third one out.
Pull the third
Pull
one
the
out there
third one
too.
out of his butt.
I have two.
Almost had me. You almost had me.
Well, me and Mopar are the only ones that want one. That's one each.
I thought I had three of them, but I guess I only have two.
No, I'm sure you do. You probably just overlooked it.
You're making Mopar's mouth water.
You're bothering me.
Well, Sprue and Glue's the one that asked about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's your Lenko transmission.
Yeah.
That looks like a 3-speed. 1, 2. No, that's a 4-speed.
Yeah.
Nice.
I still have my instructions, but that doesn't matter. Yeah.
Ooh.
Still got the decals. A little yellow, but it's okay.
Well, apparently you can clean that up by sticking them in the sun.
Yeah,
You're
the
gonna
sun
have to-
bleaches them.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to test them though. You're gonna have to test them. You're better off printing them up.
I don't test anything. I spray it right on the body.
Yeah, okay, you keep spraying.
That's what real men do.
Yeah, he'll be testing. Don't worry. When
I'm a man.
When he puts that decal in the water and it breaks into little pieces, he'll cry like a little girl, though.
Just spray them with some clear before you do it.
I hate these.
No,
I hate
don't
these flip top
freak out.
boxes. They just fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They suck.
That was the old style box.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
They're just like they fold them together. Okay, so when are you sending this kit?
Day after never.
I just have to wait for the reissue. They'll reissue it. Just keep showing it. They watch us. You know they're watching us, right? You know Ravel's watching us, right?
Ooh,
Them decals look a
Yeah.
lot better.
Yeah, these ones
Yeah.
are nice and
Yeah,
white.
it's just the backing part that's going bad. Make sure you put that decal in the kit you sent me.
shoot. Here's a decal sheet for the plane I'm working on.
That's cool. Not bad. Not bad for 172.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're in good, really good shape too.
yeah.
Oh, they should be. They're pretty much new.
I've had this plane for quite a while actually, and they
Really?
they still kept pretty good. I kept the kit, not. I kept the paper on the decals and kept it nice and dry.
Look, if you're gonna go through all that, you should start building it right now. Get the
He
sprue
might just
cutter
torture
out.
you.
Get the sprue cutter out. Get the engine together. Start on the engine. I
Can I
got
do-
I got a machine aluminum detail set for the back of that car too,
Oh yeah.
with the bottles. I got the machined aluminum bottles, and I got the photo etched. What do you call? 4-link for it.
Jim, I got my first model as a Christmas present when I was like 8 years old, but I didn't start building until goodness, I had to have been like just before high school, so I don't know, like 86, 85, 86, sometime like that. And I didn't really get serious into building models until like 1992, 93. Would have been 90, no, 94. It would have been 1994 is when I started buying and building models pretty regularly. So
Buying
what's
and-
that?
And
16,
trading, right? Buying and trading.
26, 36 years? Man, doesn't seem like it should be that long.
Well,
Holy
well, time flies.
No, 26 years. But I am just now, well, and also keep in mind, I took like a 13-year break in there where I didn't touch models for like 13 years. And just a few years ago, I got back into the hobby. And this is the first thing I've ever scratch built as a project. I guess technically this was the first one I built, but I got like 3 or 4 days into this project, and then the group build started, so I switched over to this project. So we'll see how it goes. My first scratch build.
The frame's coming along nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that's coming along.
It's looking good.
So I'll paint the chassis gunmetal today or tomorrow. Let's see if we can find some purple, and if not, we'll go green. I already have the green, Sublime Green Model Masters.
Well, thank you, Jim's Model Garage.
Thank you, Jim.
Appreciate that.
I thought I was telling the people in John's Wednesday stream that I was thinking about like building these as a like service. You know, if people wanted to buy a tube chassis, they could like tell me what model kit it was for, and I would build a chassis for that specific kit.
That'd
Or
be
if
kind
they-
of cool.
Or if they wanted like a basic kit, you know, I could do one that wasn't so detailed, you know, that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. I have self doubt about whether or not people are really even that interested
Yeah, but
in it.
wouldn't that take a lot more time out of
Well, I was
your
going.
own
I was
building?
going to say that in itself would be a hobby.
Yeah, I have fun building these chassis. I mean, this is the second one I built, and it's turned out better than I could have expected, and they're only going to get better the more I build them. So
Yeah. I mean, you always put it
But
out there and
How long does
see.
it take you to build it, though?
That's what I was getting ready to ask.
I don't know. I mean, I'll work for a couple hours and then I'll let it dry, and I'll work for a couple hours and I'll let it dry. I would say maybe 6 to 8 hours to get where this one is.
I
You gotta
figured
get you gotta get at least $60 a piece, easy.
So I
Yeah,
am.
that's the problem. I don't know if anybody would pay $60 for that.
yeah,
Because the amount of time you're putting in, no,
Yeah.
you can't tell me your time's worth less than $10 an hour.
yeah,
Well,
Right.
I'm not really trying to. I don't know. It's hard for me to like try to um, quantify my time that way.
Not so hard if you worked on real cars, you'd realize how
Yeah.
much you're worth real
True.
fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
If you were building that chassis out of real metal and TIG welding it all together, you'd realize how much you were worth.
The funny thing is, when I look at the chassis and I start thinking about how much I would sell it for, it's not based on how much time it took me to build it, as much as it's about how cool I think it is.
Oh yeah,
I think it's cool, and I wouldn't want to let go of it because I built it, for X amount of dollars, and
it's your baby
I don't
though.
even really register how much time I spent on it.
It's your baby though.
Thanks,
Vestas
thanks,
Workshop
guys.
really likes that cage, Miguel.
It's yours for ten
What you,
dollars. No, I'm
what you,
kidding.
I'll
what you
take
need,
it.
hey Miguel, what you need to do is trademark them.
Well, I'm not using the chassis design that I use. I didn't come up with. I
Oh,
copied this off of a one-to-one chassis builder, like a drag chassis builder, a real chassis builder. This
yeah,
picture was on their website, and I copied the picture. I cleaned it up in Photoshop. I took some stuff out that I didn't want. I resized it, changed it, and then I added. You can see like a little template of like a G body, kind of a ghosted picture in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah,
see it.
That's me drawing like the edges where my center lines of my wheels are and where my body lines are, so that I can kind of get an idea of how I need
Uh,
to adjust
where it
every.
fits in space.
Yeah. And um, and then I print it out and go from there. I lay it down and start start building. And it's not hard to do. It just takes a little bit of time. I don't know anything about pro mod chassis. I don't know anything about like the rules. There's some guys out there, they know all the rules, the real rules. They know where there have to be gussets and where there have to be heavier bars and lighter bars and all that stuff. And
Well,
like
they're
John,
chassis builders, so they
yeah,
should
yeah,
John
know.
knows John knows a lot of that stuff. I just go by what looks right to me. And if it's not 100% accurate, well, you're just going to
And,
have to give me a little bit
and,
of leeway.
and it's artistic license, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. I use that all the time.
Oh, you're building Star Trek. You have to use artistic license.
Oh, I mean, on anything I build, I use the artistic license. I don't know what it's supposed to be like,
I
or if I
mean,
just want to change it,
have you
make it
seen
different.
the warp drive we were copying? The actual real warp drive?
What do you?
There is none. There is no warp drive, real warp drive. There
Well,
is
no.
none.
I mean, there's the imaginary one. Ooh, I
And
like
that's
that.
artistic. That's the whole point of artistic license.
So I build custom chassis for other cars too, not just drag cars. So this is my '66 Fleetwood that I built.
Isn't that your? Isn't that a
Fleetline, I mean.
aluminum plate that you put on there too?
Yeah, that's all real aluminum from
That's all
from
monster.
monster cans.
Hmm.
that looks like a frame you could use on a NASCAR.
Yeah, it does actually.
Now you start incorporating like movable suspensions, and that thing would be off the hook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you
I like
create a
that.
movable suspension, air ride on it,
You make your own shock absorbers too, don't you? Or your own
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
shock and
it,
struts.
it's definitely fine. That at 125 you could do it. This all takes time though. That's a lot more time consuming.
Yeah, it's fun though.
Building that is a lot more time consuming than building a model out of the box. You build a model out of the box, it pretty much it
No,
falls together most of the time.
it's like I built remember the original Battlestar Galactica model
Hmm.
that came out back in the late mid '80s. I took that kit, I opened it up. So I had built it years ago, and I found it and I tore it apart, and I scratch built both hanger decks. I actually scratch built a complete hanger deck with sidewalls, the roof, and the landing pad, and a string of lights that actually lit up on the inside. And just one of those, ooh, yep, there's your shocks. Just one of those flight pods took me, I would say, about a week or more just to build one, and I did two of them. Ooh, yeah,
These are the struts that I built for the front.
Come out good.
it did. I remember you. Actually, I remember you. Didn't you make those on one of
I
our
watched
streams?
that video.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, I made these live.
yeah, I remember
And
that.
it's posable, so you can turn turn the wheels and it steers.
Yeah, Rick
Miguel,
wanted it.
what do you
Rick
use to
wanted
do
it
the
back.
spring effect? What material do you use?
I think he wound the spring. He wound that spring.
Yeah, but I'm curious what the material was he used to wind up the spring with.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's just regular.
18 gauge jewelry wire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really flexible, really easy to use, and I've got all a bunch of different colors. I just bought it
Nice.
at either Michael's or Hobby Lobby, one of
You
the
should
two.
look into finding springs too, because there are some mini springs that would work in that situation.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of real springs out there that you could use.
Because if you notice, if you look at the wheelie bars on the back of the Pro Mods, they use a spring across from the wheel to the frame as something to as suspension. So when it hits the ground, it compresses. You always see that piece, but you never see it really segmented like it would in real life.
True.
These are all super detailed. This is when you start getting into super detailing stuff.
Oh, there it is.
That's what I
Yeah.
consider. That's what I consider what he's doing. That's a super detail because you're getting the most out of it.
Love it, Miguel. That looks
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
Now
Yeah.
attach it to the steering, like Rick said.
Put a little rack and pinion on there.
There you go.
Rack and pinion.
You do
Yeah.
it.
Turn the steering wheel and the wheels will turn with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to get rid of the tie bar with the rack and pinion because you won't need that anymore.
yeah. Nice.
Ooh.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to head out. I've got to start running some errands today. So I'm going to get off of here.
It's
Ooh, I
gonna
like
look
that.
sharp, Miguel.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Um,
Yeah, it'll be real nice when it's done.
All right, Rick.
I vote for purple.
I like the purple idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to head out. So,
All right, Rick. Well, thanks for
All
hanging
right.
out with us.
no, thank you for
Yeah.
having it.
Have a good
Um,
weekend, Rick.
Thanks,
You as well, and
Enjoy
Terry.
the
It's good to
rest of
see
your
you in
weekend,
good
man.
health. I'm glad to see you're
Yeah.
feeling better.
Yeah.
Um,
Appreciate
well,
it.
I don't know. I might see y'all on Wednesday, or if not, probably Saturday. Is John gonna do a live stream on Saturday again? Is he able to?
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
the new month, so he'll have more hours.
Okay.
What about you? Are you going to host tomorrow?
I'm probably not going to. I've got so much I've got to catch up this weekend on that I have been putting off to the side. I'm just gonna kind of spend tomorrow just catching up on stuff.
Well, maybe I'll pick up the stream tomorrow. Then maybe I'll host one tomorrow.
Okay.
That'd
if
be
you
cool.
do, if you do, shoot me a text or an email. Probably a text actually.
That's
Shoot me a
Good.
text. Let me know.
Keep me from doing any housework. That's good.
I've got you on my notifications, Rick. So if you do post it, I'll get it. So I know that you are on there.
Looks like John
Yeah,
Paul
okay.
shows up in the comments there.
If
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't get on a live stream tomorrow, then it's probably because I'm gonna be stuck doing other not so fun stuff.
You're gonna be working basically, right?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Well,
But anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you all next Saturday.
all
Later,
right.
Rick.
Cool.
All right.
Take
Good night,
care of
guys. Rick.
yourself.
John, there's a link to the stream if you want to hop in, or anybody else who
Yeah,
wants to jump
John.
in.
Where are you?
He must have had to take that dog for a walk when he left his other one.
No, I
The
don't think he's
dog
got the
takes
dog
him
today.
for a walk. Just kidding.
I think the dog is his
I can't
son's,
keep
so he
these
only.
headphones in. The headphones keep falling out on me. I'll have to
get
tape
some-
them in, evidently.
Got to get some big ones like I have.
Yeah, I
What
don't know
kind
how
of dogs
I
you
need.
got, Miguel?
What's that?
What kind of dogs you got?
I don't have a dog.
Oh, I
You
thought
talk
you said
about
big ones.
headphones.
Oh,
Headphones.
headphones. I thought
Yeah,
you said
headphones.
dogs. That's like, okay.
Evidently, Mopar needs some headphones.
Well, hey, I'm here listening to both of you talk. I can't understand what's going on.
I was talking about I can't keep these little things in. Mopar said I need something like, Miguel said I need something like his.
Come on, Got Fuels, jump in
Yeah,
there.
you gotta look
Anybody
like,
that wants to is
you know,
welcome.
Yeah, come on,
gotta
Brian,
be
get in.
Wolfman Jack, man. Look
Yeah.
at him. He's laying down. He's laying down. Look at him. Look at him.
Look at that slacker.
Yeah.
Camping on the couch.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, get in there on the live stream.
I'm on my phone.
Sprue and Glue, you can send me an email if you want. Here. Miguel at devilDog. Games. Or
Did you say you was on your phone, John?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah, I'm sitting in my living room.
Well,
or if you jump on the stream, you can share them on your own computer, and I can just show your desktop.
Yeah, that would be cool.
If you jump in the stream.
I'd love to see some pics.
Yeah, he does some really cool stuff. His builds are all those laser cut kits.
Who's that?
Sprue and Glue.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was looking at one of those laser cutters. Holy crap, they're not cheap.
No, they're not.
I've been trying to get into his live streams when he has them. Most of the time I miss it, though. He's always done when I get it.
He's over in the UK, so I tend to miss all of their streams.
Yeah, that's the reason. I mean, when he does it, I'm still asleep.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Hey.
So you want to mute the YouTube video?
Oh no! Oh no!
There you go.
There you go.
Well, at least Miguel
Perfect.
talked him down from that.
Yeah, so you should have a share button at the bottom of the screen. You can share, I think, pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can share a file, or you can share your screen. If you share your screen and then you just pull up the pictures on your screen, and I'll display your pictures on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Terry. When you're on your phone, you can't see the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to go by what everybody else is talking about.
Yeah, this one we can talk about you easier, John.
Oh, go fly.
That's why a lot of times I'll watch you all on my big screen TV, but then I'll use my phone to do the chatting part. Then I'll mute the TV and just listen to the what's going on the phone.
I do that so I can type easier.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost John.
What happened? We're in full screen. What the hell? Oh, hey, what? Well.
Okay, so now you can pull up the pictures on your screen, and we'll see whatever you see.
We're going to infinity. Oh, there you go.
Look at that.
Plymouth.
Wow.
Well, that's Christine.
That has lights in it.
What kit is that? I wonder if I have that kit.
I don't know. That looks like something.
It looks like the one that I've got that I was talking about. It's
that an AMT?
A 58 Fury.
MPC?
Yeah. No, mine's a Belvedere. It's mine's a Belvedere. I thought mine was Fury, but it's a Belvedere.
Sorry, I can't talk over everybody. Yes, it's AMT.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what mine is. But
I'll have to look for that kit. I might have that. That would be a cool build.
The one that I have is that, if you remember when Walmart used to sell those checkerboard models for like $5 a piece, that's the one I've got.
Cool.
Well, this was a little more than $5.
Yeah.
And if you
Wow.
look there, can you see
Walmart
there?
had some kind of deal worked out with AMT, and they
John,
I
give
had
me a
them in there.
minute. John,
Oh, that's
shut up
Terry.
a minute. Oh, sorry. Terry,
Yeah,
shut up a
go
minute.
ahead.
If you look under here, can you see my pointer?
Yeah. Yep.
Under the back end. That's the wiring for the tail lights and the 4 headlights.
Huh.
Nice.
I lit the kit, as you can see from the wires and the lights,
Hey, Sue.
and it's on a little battery pack.
Cool.
That was the motor.
See
See,
the rock
I
lines?
can't. I don't. I'm not as what's the word? Experienced as you guys with the wiring and stuff. For the
I haven't done any
the big
wiring
blocks
at
and
all.
whatnot.
Amazes me.
Yeah, me either.
But that
If you've done any at all, you're doing more than I have.
Pretty cool kit though.
But that was my homage to Christine.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I thought you might like to see that.
Yeah, very cool.
Sorry, Terry, I didn't mean to shut you down, bud.
That's all right.
It gets challenging trying to talk when everybody's trying to talk, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I was being asked things and I couldn't answer. Hi, Colin.
Sue joined. Ice Queen.
Look, I'm
She's
in
in the channel.
America.
Hey, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Later, Jones.
The goddess.
Here's a stream link if anybody else wants to hop in.
Just let you all know it's nice here in America.
There he is.
What happened to John?
He said he lost his internet connection.
He's muted.
Oh, Got Fuel is muted. Yeah.
Well, those in there now? I can't hardly see the screen.
Yeah. John lost his internet. He said we'll have the hangout on Wednesday.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. Thank
Hey,
you.
Sarah.
There's Mike again.
Hey, Dad's there.
Yeah.
That was quick.
He's either been in and out or he's been here the whole time. He was here earlier, too.
Yeah, so sorry.
I was just going to say, maybe it was John's stream where Mike was here. Dad was here.
No, Mike hides in the background.
Yeah, he does, for sure. He's a lurker.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. You're all right.
Come on back. Try it again.
Hey, what?
Are you leaving, Tampa's wife? She said, have a good night. Oh, Mike says he's been here all along.
Yeah, he's been lurking and cheating.
Colin in the chat room.
Yeah, Colin's here.
Hey, Colin. They won't tell me nothing. I can't see the chat room.
He said, hi, Sarah, Jane XX.
Right.
There's our Sue at the bottom, look. Our goddess.
Uh-huh.
The Ice Queen.
I love her icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ice Wolf.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
What is that, a snow fox?
I don't know if it's a wolf or a fox, to be honest. I think it's a fox.
I ordered some 123 blocks, and they came in yesterday, and I opened the package, and the 123 blocks were wrapped in like a wax paper kind of thing. and they had kind of an oil. I'm sure it was like some kind of a protective, fluid that they put on them before they ship them. And I started peeling the wax paper off, and out of the 1, 2, 3 block starts dropping like a bunch of mouse turds. Yeah, I was not happy. So
that stuff can carry so many viruses, dude.
I know, right? That's exactly what I was thinking. So
we run into that when you're restoring a car and you go into a car and it's got this stuff all over it.
Yeah.
And that stuff can actually get in your lungs and actually infect you.
Well, I called to complain, and they were like, "Well, we can either give you a refund or we can replace them." And I said, "Well,
the turds."
Yeah,
they probably didn't charge for them anyway.
Those are extra.
Well, that's the thing. I said, "Well, if you send me a replacement, I have no reason to believe the replacements won't be the same way." I said, and I already went through the automated process where, you can go complain about something in your online order and they offer you a refund, but the refund was only like 60% of what I actually paid. And so I was like, and you're only going to give me $20, and I paid $30 for these 4 1, 2, 3 blocks. And he's like, well, I'll write up an exception. You can keep the 1, 2, 3 blocks, and I'll just issue you a full refund, including the shipping. And so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll deal with that. And then, so now I have to figure out how to clean these things. I've been Googling, and nowhere online can I find anything specific about disinfecting hardened steel.
Bleach.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know, is bleach going to be corrosive? It's not stainless steel, it's hardened steel.
Yeah.
Disinfectant.
Well, you can always heat them. You can heat them to 500 degrees, and that'll
What kind of
anything.
disinfectant, though?
Dettol. Oh, sorry, you call it Dettol.
I don't know what that is.
Heating it to 500 will kill anything.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
Mike's just told me to shut it.
Well, I could throw them in the oven and crank it up to 500 degrees.
Yeah, boiling water, 212 will kill anything.
Yeah, that works. Or stick them in the oven and put them on broil.
Boil them up like eggs.
Yeah.
Just take you about 4 hours for them to cool down where you can handle them.
Yeah, that was my concern about using water is I don't want to, they're metal, they're steel, so they will rust.
Well, what you do is as soon as you get them out of water,
I'd stick them in the oven. I'd stick them in the oven, put them on broil. They'll heat up to 500.
Do you have an induction heating cooking top?
No.
But if you had an induction cooking top, you could just put it on top of that and then take it up to like 212 and let it sit.
I'm not sure if brake cleaner would work, Johnny. Brake cleaner, I think, would probably degrease it, but I don't know if it would disinfect it. I'm not sure.
Brake cleaner can also contain other things too.
Yeah, I have some purple super clean, whatever it is, and that's a degreaser, but it's not a disinfectant. So
I don't think anything you put. I think anything you put on is going to kill whatever's on there.
Comment.
Flame. Take the flame, a gas flame, and just go over them with a gas flame.
What was that, Sprue and Glue? I didn't quite hear what you said.
Look at Tampa's wife comment.
Vinegar, lemon juice, and dill is great disinfectant. The problem is the vinegar and the lemon juice are both going to possibly corrode the metal.
Just put a second one in.
UV light would kill hantavirus. I don't have a UV light, unfortunately. I haven't ordered my print stuff yet, so I don't have a UV light. I'll try the heat thing. I'll stick them in some heat.
Man, just take a propane torch, go over it with a propane torch lightly, and kill everything.
What was that last one?
Get a naked flame and burn them.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's how we used to do the bottles at the plastic plant. They would get flame treated.
I might have it. I think I've got a propane torch down in the garage. I'm
We
not
used to have them
positive.
on a belt, big long belt with a big flame shooting out, and the bottles would go by after they got out of the injection mold. And they had to be flame treated to make sure there's nothing in them.
Got
Okay,
one we
why am
could
I
mail
hearing
to
y'all
you.
twice? What do I need to change? I hear y'all twice.
Mute the YouTube video. You've probably got the StreamYards tab and then a YouTube tab. So just mute the YouTube. You'll be able to hear us through StreamYards.
Yeah.
Well, Miguel, rather, have you ever seen a movie called The Car?
Yes.
Possibly when I was younger.
Do you know that?
Car.
Have you ever watched Futurama when Bender turns into the car?
Oh,
That's
this is
it.
this is the old one, the Lincoln or whatever it was.
Right. Well,
Lincoln,
Bender turns into what the car used to be. Now, the movie The Car is that Lincoln, and that's a Barris car. George Barris did that car.
It was.
Oh yeah, this is
Now
much
that'd
better.
be a nice kit to see you modify.
I definitely don't have that kit.
That car was put out in 1/18 scale, and I didn't buy it. I wish I
was
would
going
have
to
bought
say
it.
that they made a model car of that.
They made it in
Yeah,
1/18 scale as well, and it's
It's a
perfect for
lovely
lighting. The 1/18 scale version is perfect for lighting.
Of all the movies with vehicles, my two top films have got to be The Car. I mean, it was a rubbishy film, but The Car was brilliant, and the other one was Christine. They're my favourite films. He's got a bender.
Christine was a good one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think also a movie that wasn't great, but had a really cool car, especially for the time when the movie came out, was Wraith.
Yeah, it's got a cult following now.
Wraith does, or the car
No,
does.
The Car.
I don't remember ever seeing that movie.
Wraith. It's I think it was Charlie Sheen, and it must have been like mid '80s, or maybe even like, I don't think it was in the '90s. It must have been in the '80s sometime. And apparently he comes back as he's kind of like a ghost, and he comes back and he seeks vengeance on this evil band of road racers that like bully people in the local area.
Oh, Mopar, stop it.
Now, I watched the movie here about a couple of weeks ago with his dad in it, Marvin Sheen, that plays on the California Kid. It's got like a 32 Ford that he drives. Or I believe it's 34 Ford. Have you ever seen that movie?
There's two, isn't there? There's one with
What
John
was the movie?
Travolta.
What was the movie with the semis? And the semis all come to life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Maximum Overdrive.
Overdrive, yeah.
Oh, Maximum Overdrive.
It's got Emilio Estevez.
That's a movie you can make a bunch of trucks. You could do a lot of trucks in that movie.
Yeah, the one that's got like the Joker face on the front of it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Joker face, the clown.
Yeah, another one of Stephen King movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of his earlier, wasn't it? That was his, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Maximum Overdrive movie was one of his first films that he actually was the producer and director. Because he didn't want anybody screwing around with it.
Yeah.
Colin says, "Sprue and glue. Just think of the Liberator."
Liberator, I think B-24. I go right to World War II. Vanishing Point. Vanishing Point's a good movie too.
Yeah, Vanishing Point was a good one.
The movie Hot Rod's a good movie too. If you like a 40 model Willys.
I don't think I've seen that one.
What about what's the movie with the GTO? The GTO is racing the 55.
No idea.
Oh, I can't.
Race the 55.
Yeah,
The
remember?
Jordan them as well.
I don't remember no 55, but there's one that Dirty Mary Crazy.
Blacktop. Two-lane blacktop.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know which one you're talking about now. That Return to Macon County Line's a good movie too.
The cars, man. The stars in those movies are the cars.
Yeah. It's like Dirty Mary Crazy Larry that's got the Charger.
Oh, I got that Charger.
The yellow Charger.
I have that in 1/18 scale. I have the Crazy Mary Dirty.
That's a good movie.
I like the end when the train destroys the Charger.
Yeah, when they run right straight into it.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
What are you working on? Oh, Gottfield disconnected. I was just going to ask him what he was working on. Looked like he had a 55 or a 57 or something there.
So you're going to build the funny car, Christine, or are you going to do a Christine?
I'd like to do the funny car.
I'm not sure. I think I'd like to do them both actually. I'll probably do the funny car first because I don't think I have the street kit.
The street kit was an old AMT kit.
There
I'll
you
look
go,
for it.
Mopar.
Still in the box.
69.
Nice.
Yep.
Crazy Mary, Dirty Larry.
Yep. That's a good movie.
American Graffiti, 2-lane blacktop, Gone in 60 Seconds, the original.
The original, yeah.
Yeah.
None of that Dennis Cage crap, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. Bullet was a good movie.
Bullet? Original
Yeah.
Bullet, all the way.
Yeah, Steve
There
McQueen.
ain't nothing better than watching that.
Looks like your video's frozen, got fuel.
And then there's Death Race 2000.
Can
You
you
ever
hear me?
watch Death Race 2000?
Yep, we can hear you. Your video's frozen, but we can hear you.
Yeah, I
David
just switched
Carradine?
cameras for some reason, and now it's
Down at the bottom, there's a gear symbol with the cam mic label. If you
Right.
click on that, you can change your whatever camera and mic you're using.
On again.
On again.
Right, guys, I'm going to drop out because it's nearly 11:30 here.
Well, thanks for
Okay.
hanging in there with us.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invite, and thank you for letting me out. for a
Always
few
welcome,
minutes.
man. Come by again.
Thanks for sharing your Christine. That's a cool car.
Yeah, great car.
Thank you. Take care.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, American Graffiti is a classic too.
Oh, that's a class, yeah. The 58. The 58, I got that sitting over here too.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
And of course, it's covered in dust.
Is that a kit?
No. This is a
No.
diecast.
Diecast, so that means 118.
118. This one, I think, has the opening trunk. I'm not sure. Nope. No, it doesn't.
You got the Thunderbird too, Mopar?
No, I didn't get the Thunderbird. The Thunderbird, Suzanne Summers was driving that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's when Suzanne was bad.
Uh,
Not anymore.
True,
The car still looks good, though.
yeah.
yeah, those old cars were
Yeah.
just cool.
Some things.
Yeah, that's why, Miguel. Nothing they can make today is going to compare because they don't have the style anymore.
Yeah.
Then you take the ease of repair and maintenance and everything else out. It's over.
Yeah, back then you knew the difference between cars. I think
Yeah.
today they all look the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, they all look the same.
They're all jelly beans on wheels with a laptop to drive them around.
You put a Camry next to an Accord, next to an Altima, next to a Malibu, you can't hardly tell the difference.
Yeah,
Well, the new Camaro doesn't look correct. I don't care what anybody. You could like them on. I mean, it just don't look right.
no,
And the Charger, they made the Charger horrible.
I hate that they made the Charger a 4-door.
Exactly. You could have made the Charger a 4-door, okay, and styled it like a retro, and had the tunnel back and everything, and made it into a wagon, and then made a 2-door to go with it.
I can understand if they make a 2 or a 4-door option, but they should have made it a 2-door.
Exactly, like the Challenger.
Yep.
Exactly.
yeah.
They don't think. You know how many they would sell if they took the 68 or 67 Camaro body style and just updated it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All they have to do is update it.
That's what I told my son when I've got his 2011 Camaro for him. I told him, I said, this car don't look nothing like a 67 or 68 Camaro that it's based on. Nothing.
What about the Monte Carlo? The Monte Carlo went from a rear-wheel drive car to a front-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only car that actually looks like it would back in '72 is the Challenger.
The Challenger, they did a
the
good
body
job.
style of it does
It's
look a
pretty
whole
close.
lot like the same. Yeah, like the '72.
And Chrysler should have learned a lesson then. They should have done the same thing with the Charger and
Yep.
brought it out looking like that with the tunnel back roof and everything,
Yep.
with the
Yeah.
scoops on the side, made everything operational, and they could have got twice the price that they were selling them for.
Yeah. All they had to do, like you said, just take the old cars, put airbags, tilt wheel, and all that stuff in them, and call it a car.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all.
there are guys that take old 57s, old 58, old 40s cars and completely do the underside, all modern electronics, all modern suspension, and then sell them for 150, 160,000.
Yeah.
Rick
But you
says the Charger was designed as a 4-door so that Mopar could recapture the fleet sales. Oh, police interceptors. Yeah. Well, that makes sense, but still, I don't like it.
Me either. I agree with Miguel.
Well.
Yeah.
I agree with Miguel. Did they had 4-door Coronets? Did they have 2-door Coronets? Yes, they did.
Another one that they screwed up by changing it from rear wheel to front wheel is the Impala.
Oh yeah, the Impala should have stayed the way it was.
Yeah.
And another thing, in the '80s, Mopar came out with Challenger, right? They came out with, and they were all 4-door Econo boxes.
It looked like a little K car.
Little K car.
Yep.
Yeah. The same thing they did to the Mustang in the what was it, the Mustang 2 Pinto?
Yep.
That was like dark days for Mustang.
You know what would make a good retro hot like a car is the Maverick. They came out with a late model Maverick.
Mavericks came 4-door and 2-door.
Yep, they did.
You could get them either way. You could put a 302 in a Maverick. Have a hot little Maverick with a 302.
Police in Surf City, New Jersey have Dodge Magnums. That's the wagon, right?
Yeah, that would be a wagon. Yeah,
that's the Charger with the wagon. Now there's the Pimp My Ride shows. There's one of those shows. It's kind of like that, but they do car customization. And I can't remember what the name of the show was, but they did 2 different builds that are pertinent to this conversation. They took an old 69 Charger body and they put it on the new Charger chassis and interior, like basically drop the body over the top of a new Charger.
I've seen it done. Yeah, that's not the first time, but I've seen it done.
Well, that's probably 10 years ago. I saw that video or that show, but let me let Got Fuel back in here. And then the other one is they did a build where they took the new Charger and they turned it into a 2-door.
I don't know why my webcam don't want to work, but it don't.
I can't find the picture.
This one looks pretty good.
Well, my overhead webcam don't want to work for some reason. But to answer your question, I'm working on the 55 with the Pro Street group build.
Yeah, that looks
and
good.
The deck lid back here, it had a real wonky spot where it split open. It went wide, so I'm trying to narrow it back up with some automotive filler primer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I like using that.
Yeah, I need to get me some of it.
I like using the
Had all
Bondo
kinds of it in that body shop.
stuff. It's glazing putty, the 2-part glazing putty.
Yeah.
Well, this is just an automotive lacquer primer filler.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
Most of what
I
use
tried
that
airbrushing with it, but it atomizes way too fast.
So you
It atomizes before, at a normal spray distance, 4 to 6 inches.
You need to have a retarder.
Yeah, I just went ahead and got some automotive 2-part. I'll use it for small parts that you got to get real close to and do some, really small, tight airbrushing too.
What PSI were you spraying it at?
Like 15.
Yeah, that's low.
I had to reduce it. I had to reduce it way down just to get it to spray.
Yeah, I don't see why it would dry before it hits the surface at 15.
Yeah, it atomizes really fast.
Rick Zink says, back in the 60s, one model could be ordered as a 2-door, 4-door coupe sedan, SW. What is S/W?
Yeah, now today the only way you can get a custom car is if you get a Lamborghini or a Ferrari.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the only way you can order them.
2-door convertible, no mas.
Everything else is off the rack now.
Yeah.
Back then you could get anything, air conditioning, this, that. But today you're forced into ABS though. You're gonna have ABS.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff that way, and most of the factory most of the options that are available are installed at the dealer.
Yeah, I mean the sunroofs that were put into Chargers, like the 69, the 71, those sunroofs were made by the same guy that did the Volkswagen sunroofs, right? And they were done somewhere else. They weren't done in-house.
Yep.
That's how they did that. So a lot of options were sometimes not even done at the dealer.
Yep, my mom bought a little Saturn SUV and she wanted the sunroof, and so they told her it would take them an extra day, and they sent the car out and had the sunroof added.
Imagine cutting a hole in a brand new car.
Oh, SW is station wagon. Gotcha. Ford. Tim Holsley says Ford will be calling it a truck, but it hits a front wheel drive that looks like it's based on the Ford Escape. Okay.
Is that the Bronco?
Yeah, that's the Maverick.
Oh, the new Maverick?
Yeah, the new Maverick.
Oh, there is a new Maverick. I was talking
hell
about
with
the car.
that. I don't want no new Maverick.
No, the Maverick is a pickup truck.
Okay.
I'll go with
what is it?
Fast and Loud.
I think
ABS.
It's got a 500-ton payload. You can get it in the hybrid 2.3 liter or the EcoBoost 1.9 liter. With the 1.9 liter, you can get the all-wheel drive.
Nope, keep it.
ABS, TCS, TPMS, and backup cameras are all required by the DOT now.
You know why? Because nobody knows how to parallel park. Nobody knows how to parallel park. Nobody knows how to drive a stick. I drove a stick the other day, a Kia. Forgive me.
Yeah, that's the best anti-theft device. Manual transmission.
That's why they come out with these cars that'll back up and park themselves, because nobody knows how to do it.
They don't know how to do it. My daughter took her test and failed the parking part, and the guy still passed her. I was pissed. I was like, no, you should have failed her.
My son took the test and he failed before they left the parking lot. He hit a curb in the parking lot and they failed him.
Back when I got my license, if you couldn't park, you didn't get no license.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, parallel park too. We're not talking about pulling
in Georgia. In Georgia, to get your CDL, when I got my CDL 23 years ago, you had to have to parallel park a tractor trailer to get your driver's license.
That's a job.
Yeah, I got a CDL Class B when I first got out of the military, and we had to parallel park it. It was a bus though, not a semi, but buses.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
all you have to do is you have to parallel park the trailer, and the truck and trailer have to be at a 90-degree angle, and the trailer has to be straight on the curb.
Okay. Okay.
More or less jackknife.
Not gonna happen with me. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
you basically got to jackknife it without putting the cab into the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna happen with me. I'm gonna break something.
I was actually very fearful until I had the guy train me how to do it, and it's a piece of cake. It's a whole hell of a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. When I was like, parallel parking a trailer.
It's always easier with a longer trailer than with a shorter trailer.
Well, that all depends on the wheelbase of the truck.
I was going to say it makes a lot of difference too on where the wheels are sitting on that trailer.
Yeah.
You got them slid all the way up or all the way back.
And then if you're pulling a spread axle trailer and the ground's unlevel, and then you're watching your back axle, and then all of a sudden the ground picks up onto the center axle, and then you got a brand new pivot point.
It's a trip. I got a 22-foot trailer, and I can't back it worth of shit, so I don't.
I like to go to the marina and watch them back them little jet skis down in the water.
Oh yeah, those guys.
The longer the wheelbase the truck with the shorter wheelbase trailer, it gets much harder to back.
Yeah.
So the shorter wheelbase with the longer trailer would be harder?
No, it's easier.
No, the opposite way.
Yeah. It's easier that way. The longer the trailer, the shorter the truck, it's easier to back.
Yeah.
When you get a longer truck with a short trailer, it gets harder to back. That's why you see that. I've got a little 4x8 utility trailer. I mean, I can back it because I'm used to it. But I've done so much of it that it's kind of second nature. But it is. If I hook it up to a pickup truck, it's much more difficult to back than having a 40 or a 48-foot trailer behind me.
You can't even see
all I haul really is about a 42-foot petroleum trailer.
Well, that's most of those problems. They can't see it until it's already come around, and then it's too late.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my little 48 4x8 trailer, I can't see it behind the truck.
That's where you let the tailgate down and then look out the back or open up the hatchback.
You got to look out. You got to look out the mirrors and watch the little fender well sticking out. That's what you got to look at.
I don't trust them mirrors.
real men don't need mirrors.
They lie to me. Those mirrors were lying.
A lot of people though they'll back up like that. They'll look over their shoulder and back the trailer backwards. I can't do that. I can do it a lot easier.
If I can see it, if I can see the trailer, I can do that.
Yeah.
But I got to be able to see it. But then it's not really second nature, because when you're looking backwards and you got your hand on the steering wheel, you got to remember. You got to remember that you got to turn the steering wheel backwards instead of looking in the mirror. Then it turns everything backwards.
That's what takes us back to an automatic parking. Everything automatically does it for you. You lose all that skill. I like having the skill of doing that.
What part of Georgia are you in, Garfield?
I'm in the Augusta area. Masters is at.
That's like if you drive a tractor and trailer and you're used to backing that trailer up all the time. When you're running bobtail, the steering's a little bit off, different.
It's a lot touchier. It's just a lot touchier.
Well, you're cutting the wheel like you would a vehicle if you bobtail. Put that trailer behind you, try to back up, but like you want to back up and connect to a trailer.
Oh yeah, well, forget the trailers behind you, you kill somebody.
Yeah.
You don't drive a truck, you drive the trailer. If you ever forget you're driving a trailer, you die. Or you kill somebody else.
Yeah. I watch that show, Bonehead Truckers. Some of them on there I don't see how they even make it down the road.
I tried to watch Ice Road Truckers once or twice, and the lead character on that show, when he's driving the truck and he's working out, he drives me crazy. I want to reach through the TV and slap the piss out of him. So I had to quit watching it. I watched it like twice. And then not only that, I mean, that's what I do for a living. I don't want to sit there and watch a
Yeah.
freaking trucking show. I mean, I'm already in one 70,
Yeah.
80 hours a week.
I got a buddy that drives truck, and he drives OTR. And for a while there, I was playing American Truck Simulator as a video game. And I was like, "Oh, you should come. This is cool. You should come play it." He's like, "Dude, I do that all day long.
Yeah, I'm not playing a
I'm not going to play
Play
trucking
it,
game.
man.
No, I like racing games, but like Forza and whatnot. But nah.
Yeah, but nothing touches a real car, though.
But you probably wouldn't if you raced every weekend, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing touches a real car. It's like getting on a real motorcycle. No, it's not the same.
Facts." All right, I got to rebuild my 4-link.
What does it look like?
Oh, right now it looks like an axle.
Okay.
What's your motto?
Hiding.
From you, from me.
Yeah.
I see you.
I guess to go get some soapy water. I'll be right back.
All right.
This is amazing cutting. You don't look right from there.
Can you hear my little one in the background?
Well,
Scratch. Scratchy scratch.
try to see waves.
These are the people that you're talking to,
Hi.
and these people that are chatting over here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, later,
Hey.
Model Mines. They said, "Hey, what's up?"
What are you doing today?
They can't hear us?
It's my dad.
No, they can't hear you.
Okay. Because if they did, we get reverb, right?
I don't. Possibly.
Let's turn it to JP. Reverb.
Oh.
This is my.
I don't know. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Here. All right. All right. Say something, Jamie.
Oh.
You.
You getting feedback?
Oh.
Back.
Can you hear yourself?
Say something.
Something.
Can you guys
Not
hear
too
yourself?
bad. It's not that bad.
I can hear myself because, I'm in here in the room, but as far as coming back through the headphones, I'm not.
You're not hearing it come through? Okay.
Wow. Well, you can hear us.
Yeah. I guess that just
I can
means
hear,
that-
I can hear y'all fine, but I don't hear, no feedback or nothing.
Oh, good.
No echo.
So now the kids can hear you.
Cool.
Well,
How are you doing today this time?
it's
See,
probably
I'm
because
waving.
you got the headphones on, Miguel, and it ain't picking it up like it would.
Hi.
What's that?
I said it might be where you got those headphones on. It's not picking it up like it would, with open mic.
But I'm playing it over speakers now. I'm not playing it through the headphones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Maybe it's because it's the same chat.
Oh.
You're on the same chat, not an open window.
Yeah. Yeah. It's possible. It's possible.
Well, yeah.
That's what was happening before.
Well, I just
We had really bad.
Yeah, that's like
feedback.
if I'm watching it on TV and then watching it on my my phone. It's like it's got a time delay of like a second or two. So I
Right.
usually turn the sound off on the TV.
Yeah,
That way,
I can go
listen
back
to
to the actual YouTube video, and it's a couple of seconds delayed.
yeah.
I'm watching that and this at the same time. But I can't turn the sound up or forget it. It'll be reverb all city.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good for dinner.
Let's see. Hey, you see that?
Too high. Lower it. Oh, your screen's frozen.
Yeah, okay. Whoa,
I was
whoa.
gonna say I haven't seen nothing move.
Did I freeze it?
Yeah. Oh, now I can see movement.
Yeah.
I see you shaking your leg.
Okay.
Maybe
Damn
that's.
it! What did I do? Okay. I'll fix
Yeah,
it.
you're moving now, bro.
Oh, you want to show a picture? Oh, my bad. I didn't notice that. Here,
It's not coming through though. Okay, no problem.
black screen.
I don't know why.
They got me full screen.
Ah, my eyes!
Everybody say hi to Terry.
Hey.
What? You get away from here, you.
Finally get up close and personal.
That's what I wanted to do. Why is it doing that? I just love computers.
All right, I'm gonna go for about another 15 minutes, and then I gotta run to the hobby store to get that paint
All right.
before they close.
I was
You
going to
share
say I'm
that
going to have to go here pretty soon.
Do you see that picture?
Get me something to eat.
Oh yeah, that's badass. Here, let me share that. Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, next time I'll try and find the actual car that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But that's close. That's cool.
Terry, how's your big rig coming?
It's still sitting here.
It's still sitting there.
Remember my last update?
I was just telling them that now that I'm back to where I can actually do something, humidity's staying up and I still can't get nothing done.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
it's supposed to start going back down tomorrow, and next week it's supposed to be a lot cooler here. So
Yeah.
hopefully I can,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 degrees with the humidity here in Georgia.
Yeah. Well, the humidity today is like 94%. So that's why
really
when I was
bad,
on
George?
earlier, my breathing was having a little bit of trouble breathing, but other than that, I'm fine.
I met my wife and married her in Georgia.
But it's humid in Georgia.
I don't
right?
know if
Summertime?
I should congratulate you or say I'm sorry.
It's
Both
always
would
the
be
same
perfectly
thing.
applicable.
Well, I'll take
Don't say
either
it too
one.
loud.
Yeah, I'll take either one.
Yeah, they both apply.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad to be back in this hobby room, after a month. Or even, just getting from one room to the other.
Yeah, right. Yep, I was stationed at MCLB Albany, Georgia for a year.
And thank you for your service.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna point out it was the worst mistake you ever made.
It was?
Look at that. You see the ears are out. I told you the
I
ears
know,
are
I see
out.
that.
I can't get away with nothing.
That's what you get for going taking and making it where he can hear.
I'm telling you, there's mics everywhere.
Yeah, they only just the heels have eyes, so does everything else.
The wives have ears.
Exactly. The walls have mics.
Not my fault you wanted us in the same room.
You hear that, right?
All right. Well, I think that'll work.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to get caught up on some videos and stuff. Now that I'm able to get back in here again.
I've decided I'll never be able to do it. The hours I've been working, I hate it, but have so many people commenting on my videos, and I can't hardly find time to watch a video.
I got over 700 subs. I sub to people. I sub to. How am I supposed to keep up?
Yeah. But one thing, it's like, when I make a video and all the comments that I get, I make sure that I answer each one of them back.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I don't go down to, I just, click of the heart, for every one of them. I always reply to everyone and thank them or whatever it is, might be the case.
Yeah, I try to.
That, that takes a lot of time too, but that's just the way I am. I mean, you're going to take the time. If you're going to take the time to put the comment in there, I'm going to take the time to reply back to it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But when you're small, you can do that. But if you got 100,000 subscribers, you're gone.
Well, I get that big. There ain't no danger of ever getting that big anyway.
I'm thinking if you got 2,000 subscribers, you're gone.
Well,
yeah, I'm never going to be the what is it? The scale modeling channel.
Oh my goodness.
Or
Yeah.
Plasmo.
I'm not going to be no hobby barn influencer, as they call it.
Yeah, and then again, I don't know if I want to have it. If you're going to have that, then how are you going to control it, you know?
Albany, Georgia's not too far from where you're at. Where you at, Rick?
I'll be glad to do like McGill and just get
Rick's and Nick.
Yeah, Rick Zink.
I think he's Florida.
Oh, okay. Jacksonville or something like that?
No. I forgot. I think he's
I don't know where he's from.
Oh hell, where's he from? He's Ocala area, I think, if I remember correctly. Or in the area, Ocala, Gainesville, something like that, right, Rick? Might be north of that.
Thomas County?
Thomas.
Georgia.
He's in Georgia.
Okay.
Thomas County. Where is it? What city is that near, Rick?
We used to go down like in the Blackshear area and Albany area when we would go to and from.
Where are you at now, Miguel?
I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm originally from Colorado, Denver. But we've been here in Omaha for 15 years, 16 years.
Oh, okay. The military bring you up there?
No, actually, when I got out of the military, we went back to Denver, and my career is what brought me out here. I got a job offer, and they moved us out here. So we've been out here since 2005.
Do you plan to stay in Nebraska?
Never planned to, but the only place I really would want to go, well, the only few places I would want to go are back to Denver, but it's a liberal mecca now, so I'm not really interested in that.
That's what I was thinking.
Southern California, just because it's so beautiful, but the same thing there, gun laws and
liberal
mecca.
I don't want to talk about that. We're all going way of California.
Yeah, so
you're gonna have to go to the center, dude.
So as it is right now, I pretty much just sit here until we find something better.
Yeah, I'll just stay here in little old Kentucky.
Well, you guys are in good places, at least. I'm in New Jersey. I'm stuck.
Well, Atlanta is going to be the next Thomasville, Valdosta. Oh, you're close to Valdosta?
Oh, one of the dudes in my unit was.
You're not far. That's not far away from me at all.
Valdosta is south of.
I'm thinking of Idalia. 1 hour north of Tallahassee. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You're pronouncing that wrong.
Valdosta.
Valdosta.
Yeah, that's how my wife just said it.
Valdosta.
I can't say it that way. Yeah,
It's like Sylvania. Nobody knows how to pronounce Sylvania, Georgia. It's Sylvania. It's not like It's not like the light bulb. It's spelled like the light bulb, but pronounce it like the light bulb.
Love to see people from other
That's like
states
here. That's like here in Kentucky. A lot of people will call it Louisville, but everybody here call it
Louisville.
Yeah, we just call it Louisville.
Yeah, see, we got a Louisville, but we call it Louisville down here.
Well, we don't even call it that. We just call it Louisville.
Right.
Well, and then you have in Alabama, there's like Mobile or Mobile.
Yep.
Yeah, Mobile,
Alabama.
A lot of places where the locals pronounce it different than you would think.
All over.
When I was over the road, I stopped in this little.
I got one. We'll know if he's a true Georgian.
He can hear you, so.
Okay. There's a city in South Georgia spelled Cairo. How do you pronounce it?
Cairo.
Cairo.
Like the city in Egypt, but how do you pronounce it?
Cairo.
Yep.
It's not Cairo.
No,
I
it's
want
not.
my mummy.
Well, what's his What's
Look,
his
even Rick says Cairo, Kayro.
Like Siri.
what's the other guy? Oh crap! What's his? He's been starting to do some live streams.
Rick?
No, model car videos.
Oh, Matthew.
Matthew. Yeah, he lives in Nahonta, Georgia.
Nahonta?
Okay, so
Nahonta, Georgia.
I know he lives in Georgia. I thought he lived around Savannah.
Nahonta it's up 301 north of Jacksonville.
Okay.
And if I wouldn't have been a truck driver when he told me where he was from, I would have been like, what?
He's west of Valdosta.
Oh yeah. He's north and west of Jacksonville, Florida.
My brother-in-law used to live in Blackshear, and so when we would come in on what is it, the 10 that comes across the panhandle there,
yeah,
we would either you could basically take a 45-degree angle up to Blackshear. So you'd either have to take the first 45 degrees would be the shortest route, but then you're traveling through all the little backwoods and whatnot, and it's like 35 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour, 35 miles. You know, you're just going through all these little towns.
Yeah, you come out of Jacksonville, and go up
or
301 and 1,
yep,
and then take 1 and then take 121, takes you right to Blackshear.
And that's faster, but it's also longer. So, but because it's faster, we used to go that way. But then we'd drive through Jacksonville, and sometimes it'd be 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. You pull up to a street light, and there'd be a crowd of people, and they'd push that button to turn that light, and you'd have to stop. And then they'd start crowding around the car like, hell no, I'm out of here.
Oh, no, I'm out of here. See ya.
Gonna run some people over, huh?
You would give me a ticket? You can pull me over down the road a little bit.
Well, today, if anybody surrounds your car, you got to roll.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't have concealed carry back then, so.
Even with concealed carry, what happens when you do something like that? Every time you do it, New Jersey, you pull a gun out of New Jersey, even the mention of pulling out a gun, you're in trouble.
If I'm alive,
I used to listen to NRA news, and even if you go hunting, my understanding was if you got a rifle in the car to go hunting with, you can only go from home to your hunting club. You couldn't stop at a store.
Right.
With the rifle in your car, in the trunk of your car. You can't make no stops. You go from your home to your lodge, and that's it. That's ridiculous.
Local municipalities and stuff.
Well, here in New Jersey, if you got a gun you're carrying for your own personal protection, you're carrying it from back to place, right? If you can't put the gun and the bullets together in the same place. The guns have to be in two separate places in the car.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah.
Well, and
how
here
does that work to protect you?
Here, that's only the case if you're not in possession of the firearm and there is someone who can reach the firearm who does not have the legal authority to do so. If you are in possession, then you don't have to do that.
Well, they just passed a law here in Kentucky not too long ago. You don't even have to have a gun carrying permit now.
Yeah, that's great.
Anybody can carry a gun.
I was pumping gas.
Yeah, that's the same way it is in Georgia, constitutional carry.
I was pumping gas in New Jersey. Drug dealer comes in to
but
get
now,
gas.
like Mopar was talking about now, when I was a cop or a deputy sheriff back in the 80s, that's the way West Virginia was. You had to have the gun either in the glove compartment or locked in the glove compartment, but the shells for it had to be in the trunk. You couldn't have it both in the same place.
So that's the way actual federal law is for transporting a firearm from state to state.
Wow.
Is, they try to tell truck drivers, oh, you ain't allowed to have a gun. No, you're allowed to have a gun, but you got to put the ammo has to be separate from the gun, and you can in a separate lock compartment. So you could
Yeah.
have the gun in your sleeper berth, but your ammo had to be under your sleeper, in a locked compartment or something.
Like I said, I was pumping gas. Drug dealer comes in to get gas. I look inside the car. There's a pile of money sitting there, $100 bills with a Glock sitting right on top. He doesn't seem to have a problem.
Yeah, well, I mean,
How does that
he,
stop
he
somebody who's
he's
illegal?
he, criminals don't care about the law.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's my point.
That's the
Yeah,
problem
and-
with the laws.
I just love
Who
the
does
way
the
they
law
keep
apply
talking,
to?
but they don't understand that the people who really do these things, they don't care.
Oh no, the hobby store's closed. I waited
That's
too
why.
long.
That's why I said when they outlaw guns, only outlaws will have them.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and
You
they
have the
try.
right to defend yourself, no matter what it takes.
And as far as
And
having
there's a
felony,
certain political party that says you don't need 30 rounds to go hunting. Well, that's
It's
not
not
what the
about
Second
hunting.
Amendment is for. Never was for. My Second Amendment is to protect me from you.
Damn right. Damn
you
right.
might not need 30 rounds to go hunt, but what about if you run up on 29 snakes in the meantime?
No, none of them-
Well,
you got them kind of snake problems up there, Terry.
Shit.
He just described half Congress.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's good.
I think there's more than 29 snakes there.
Anytime
Well, you
I
said
ever
you
went
said
hunting,
half.
At
So
least
you said
100.
that about right.
anytime I go hunting, though, I look for snakes more than I did what I was hunting for. They're all over the place here, especially rattlesnakes.
That's one thing I'm surprised where I live. I just knew I was going to be seeing a lot of them, but I've been here since 2001, and I've only seen one. And my wife and my granddaughter saw one, and their description was of a rattlesnake, but I just saw a little black king snake. That was just last year.
Yeah.
The first snake I've seen out here in the woods where I live, surprisingly.
Well, I've not seen any since I thought that, had this house built and moved down here where I'm at now, because it's more out what they call a country suburb division or subdivision, but it's out in the country. It's all around here. It all backs up by farms and stuff. But I've not seen any snakes, so far. But now where I moved from, it was more back in the hills, kind of. And I mean, it wasn't nothing, to go out in the yard and see one crawling through the yard or something. It wasn't safe to go out of a night, especially because you'd liable to get bit by one.
Right.
So I never seen too many snakes in New Jersey that are poisonous, but I've seen plenty of gardeners and hognose snakes. Had them wrapped up around my car parts. I just pull them out of the part and throw them in the air.
When I worked in the coal mines, we used to have to really watch when we go and get like timbers and stuff, to take inside the mines, because those copperheads would be coiled up in those, in that wood.
Yep.
And you really had to watch. We've even had the scoop man, come in and scoop up a big load of timbers or crib blocks or something and take it underground. And then when he unloaded it, the copperheads or something that would come out, inside the mines.
Yeah.
That's when, everybody's,
They got stuff for
run the opposite way.
See ya. Time to go.
Hey, I'm out. They were supposed to have cottonmouths in New Jersey, but I never seen one.
Isn't that a water snake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of swampland. Wetlands. But I've never seen one. I've seen some big ass snapping turtles though. That would scare the hell out of you.
Johnny says so far this year he's seen 2 copperheads and a rattlesnake.
And
You can keep them, Johnny. You can keep them.
Yeah.
Where are you at, Johnny? What part of the world are you in?
I say Louisiana.
Tampa's wife says 5 rattlesnakes so far this season.
Miguel says I don't have to worry about snakes. I have to worry about tornadoes.
Yeah, my goodness. Just a couple weeks ago, we spent a couple hours in the basement with no power.
Jesus.
It was about, like 1 a.m. or something. The siren started going off. And the only reason I heard it is because the power had just gone out.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Wow, Copperhead's in southeast
What is?
Pennsylvania. That ain't that
Let's see
far.
what this styrene number is. I want to do an MSDS box. I don't really. Let me. Where's the? All right, where you at?
So I think probably what I would use is
177.
I don't have styrene. I have Plastruct in that size. I have plenty of styrene, but in that size, what I have is actually not styrene brand. It's Plastruct. But I would say
I got 0.100 by 0.156.
this is. Ooh, this is even bigger. This is 125 by 250. And I just bought an MSD detail set. So let me compare the size.
$125 is huge. That's almost a quarter inch. Oh no, 125. That'd be an eighth. That'd be an eighth.
So I just bought these. Oops, here. Let me turn my autofocus off. 1 sec. I'll pull one out of the package.
What are those MSD boxes?
Ignition boxes, yeah.
Where did you get those from?
Ted's Modeling Marketplace.
How fast did they ship?
Oh man, it was quick. I had all my stuff in like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, I haven't ordered from them yet, but I'm thinking about it.
Let me see. It was really fast. Let me see if I can change my focus setting here.
Yeah, you were doing pretty good just a couple of minutes ago. Focus was coming in good.
That's focusing pretty good.
That looks like the one I got on my truck, but really, really small.
Okay, so let me grab the styrene out of here. We can compare the size.
Whoa.
See if I got an open one. Actually, that might work too.
Looks like it's raining again. Street out here is getting wet. No wonder I can't breathe.
Okay, so let's see. With this, you might have to.
That looks. What size is that? That tube?
Yeah.
Is that
just a tiny bit thinner than the box? I'll show you the styrene.
That's
the size.
0.25, right?
This is what I was saying here.
125.
This is what it is.
125 by 250?
Yeah.
And it's pretty close. It's pretty darn close. Now again, the thickness is just the slightest little bit.
Yeah.
You can see just a tiny bit thicker on the MSD box.
You'd never notice it though in the car.
Yeah, I don't think you'd notice it. But you could shape that really nice.
Anybody gets that?
I could probably 125. See, this is 100 by 156.
You know what? I got a caliper too. Let me grab the caliper and I'll tell you what the dimensions on the box are, or on the resin part I have.
Well, here's 125. I could glue two pieces of 125 together. I got the same calipers.
So that's the height.
And that's, what do you got that set on, inches? Or is that
millimeters?
Looks like, okay.
You want me to switch it to inch? I'll switch it to inch.
Well, I just was just wanting to know which one it was.
0.166. So that's really, it's not that much.
So that's the That's the height. And then let's see the width. Oops. The width on that is
218.
like 0.22.
0.218.
0.22. And then the length. Get out of there. Now I'm measuring the outer lip of the lower base too, not the main box itself. So
Because there's a little lip on it.
0.5 by 0.22. So yeah, let me measure the box itself.
Okay.
And that's the width. And then the length of just the box, not the base, is 0.45, 0.46.
4 almost half inch.
So I think you could fudge that a little bit and have it look just fine.
Now, what was the name of that? Ted's what?
Ted's Modeling Marketplace. I'll put a link in chat here in just a sec.
I got it.
Cool.
Guys, I'm gonna have to get off here.
All right, Terry. Thanks for
All right,
hanging out
Terry.
with
Be good.
I need to go get something to eat. I ain't had nothing to eat since history.
I hear you.
Well,
Later,
feed your soul.
Well,
Yeah.
Why you wait so long to eat?
I usually just eat one meal a day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's usually about. No, it's just what I've been used to. And I guess that's why I'm so little. But anyway, I just never could, eat breakfast or lunch or nothing like that during the day. I usually eat around 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. That way I don't get hungry the rest of the night. I make up for it in coffee, though.
I'm gonna roll out of here. Let me go build some models.
It's 15 after 7 here, our time.
Yeah, I'll
Damn,
put a link to that Ted's Modeling Marketplace chat for everybody, and then we'll call it a night.
That's cool.
But I've had fun. Enjoyed it,
Starting
Spend
at
a
one
Saturday,
place, ended at another.
spend a Saturday evening with you guys. And those in the chat room that I can't see, but appreciate them, coming
Connie's
in
here.
anyway.
Tampa's wife is here. Rick Zink is here. Mopar's here. Oh, Mopar's in video, obviously.
What the hell out of here?
All right, that's
Left behind.
That's a link to Ted's Modeling Marketplace for anybody who's looking for that.
That's cool. I'm gonna order stuff since it works good for you.
Yeah, it worked really well.
For all of you, it's in the chat room, y'all have a great weekend, what's left of it.
So I
see y'all in the next live stream, I guess.
Later,
see you, Terry.
guys.
See you, Terry.
See y'all.
Be good.
Good night, Terry.
Yeah, I'll try to be good.
Take care.
All right, thanks, Rick and Brian, Mopar, and all of you.
Keep catching those snakes, Johnny.
Yeah. See you guys.
See ya. Mopar, I placed that order on Tuesday, July 27th, and it arrived at my door or in my mailbox yesterday.
Wow.
So,
okay, cool. I'm gonna give them a shot. Thanks, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, one of them they're out of. Current stock is 11 on one of them. That's VCG resins, and the other one they were out of.
See, the one that I ordered was
The Protec.
VCG boxes.
The VCG boxes.
125. MSD ignition boxes, and it's by the SKU is VCG boxes. Here, let me find it here. Yeah, there it is.
VCG resins.
Here's a link in chat for the specific item that I ordered.
Oh, Morgan Automotive Detail does them? Let's see what.
That's the one that I ordered. Oops, I need to turn my focus back on. All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a good night.
Bye.
Hey, Josh. Calling it a night here. So everybody have a good weekend. We'll talk to you soon.